Quite a few prepping to do today.
Yep. So if this thing comes live, let us see.
Trying to find a good spot for that glass of wine on this crooked table. Ooh, you're live.
Live. Yes, I'm live.
Finish the cigarette, wash my hands.
Make sure the volume is up here.
Start to work.
There we go. All right, who shall be first in the gate today? Chelsea, we are live.
Man, I'm getting some weight.
All right, Charlie Lynn, how you doing, sweetie Miguel? This is not today, so my honor. Yeah, happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Auntie Noella. Happy birthday to you. Jinxie, how you doing, babe? I'm feeling a lot better. I'm feeling great. Hey, Peachy Pie. Good evening, Zeus Phillips. Thank you again for your courtesy. Hi, Watch. How you doing? Nice to see you tonight. And I'm powerful hungry tonight, I'll tell you. Hello, Denise. I'm excited about tonight. I love barbecue. I love wings. I like the whole schmear. We're going to have a zucchini squash medley. Maybe throw in a few okra.
I'm going to grill the okra.
Grill the okra and also some hash browns tonight. Trixie, how are you, sweetie? How you doing tonight?
You got it on top chat.
Yeah, I always do. All right. Just that. Jinxie, I hope you're doing well, babe. There we go. Okay, we're on live chat now. Let me shrink this screen down a little so we... Hey, Jake. How you doing? Jay Money. Doing good. I'm really excited about tonight, what we're going to be having here tonight. Looking forward to dinner. I apologize for last night. I sure was feeling a lot better, but not well enough to be in there.
Yeah.
And, you know, rest was the important thing. I had a phone consultation with my doctor today, which went quite well, and he seems to diagnose BVPP, benign vestibular something, BVPP. I can't remember the rest of it, but not a major thing, just something you live with once in a while. So when things are opening up, I'll get in there for a good checkout and everything. But feeling great, feeling wonderful. They all pass in about 16 hours, 12 to 16 hours.
Something like that.
Tend to pass, but there's nothing fun about throwing up every 30 times in a day, I'll tell you that.
I can only imagine. I bet you're hungry tonight.
I'm hungry, man. I'm hungry. Wash your hands and get started there. So we'll get Dee over there. And we will get to it tonight. We're a Sunday night special here tonight. I'm going to have a beer in a little bit. Thank you. Benign proximal... No, benign, proximal, I don't know what the hell the rest of it is, I don't know. The helicopters overhead. People to pile in, thumbs up or appreciate it if you're coming in. Hello, sissy.
Zucchini. He's going to get going there. I'll switch the camera. Homegrown? That's not homegrown, but the rest of the stuff is. You got a zucchini there. How you doing, Abby May? Got yourself a zucchini. All right, we are on Streamlabs until the chat cuts out, and at least I have a monitor here. It'll still be on this side. So I'm excited, D.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Could be a nice little cookout.
I need a good meal tonight. How you doing, Jacob? Happy Sunday to you. Says, hey, Rosie. Hey, Dee.
Hey.
Hey, Missy. How you doing tonight? So I had a good long 20-minute consultation with my doctor today. Hey, Carl. First thing he asked me, are you
are you a restless sleeper or are you a sound sleeper? I said, I toss and turn and toss and turn. I said, well, there's your basic problem. Learn to sleep on your back with your head elevated and you'll be all right. Thank you, Tammy. Nice to see you tonight. Tammy Collar in the chat. Nice to see you, sweetie. Thank you. No, we're not going to marinate for the barbecue. It's been warming up for a little while, so it should be good to go on there. Good evening, Alvin. See you cooking dinner, home cooked, always the best. It is tonight. Hey, Lady Nighthawk, nice to see you. It's the way to go tonight. You know why? Because nothing's open for indoor dining here in the state of California anymore. So, hey, Bella Rose, how you doing? Thank you for your nice message. Delivered, received, and appreciated. Thank you, sweetie. Very kind of you. So, Dee, first thing you're doing, you're cutting up the zucchini.
Yep, the zucchini's already cut.
All right.
Now I go to the squash that was growing in the garden.
Yep, homegrown squash there. Well, Dee, give the step-by-step instructions for the chicken. Yeah, you got to kind of talk your way through the chicken, Dee. So.
Oh, well, that's really easy.
Yeah. There's our homegrown squash there. It's been a great, we even have a watermelon on. Happy birthday. Hey, Sapphire Blue, how are you? Nice to see you tonight. Welcome to the chat, everybody. And if you haven't hit the thumbs up button, please do so if you're coming in. Very appreciated. I like to hear the whirl of the knives back there at work. Pocket Changey, how you doing? I miss Planet Fitness so much, it's closed here. I don't know when it's going to open again. Destination unknown, because miserable heat wave here in the Northeast. It sucks, I bet. Dee was checking the weather up in the plains, 90 degrees, and heat, humidity. Hey! Ankle's doing good. I'm feeling pretty good today. Thank you. Hot Frog, good to see you. Feeling much better today. Had a good phone consult today. So the doctors like tossing and turning is a bad thing, and I'm a terrible sleeper. Timothy Martin, how you doing? How do you get rice from sticking? Use less water in it. And if you're going to put the rice into a meal later, like a stir-fried rice or something, make sure you refrigerate it, preferably overnight, okay? So, yeah, we're building up here. Thumbs up are appreciated, guys, if you're coming in. Just working in the yard, dealing with the extreme heat, catching up on your vids. I hear you, Bella Rose, in the heat wave. How you doing, Stinker Van? First-time poster. Welcome aboard. Glad to have you. No birthday here, but thanks. All right, so the zucchini is cut and the squash is cut here. So
Yep, so now I'm going to heat this grill.
it's going to get this grill up. You got the aluminum foil there. Jackie Blue, how you doing, beautiful? Good to see you.
So I forgot butter. After how many times I went inside to get it, I still forgot it.
A little fire in the hole here, so I'm looking forward to the hash browns. They're going to be a real treat to have some hash browns. And when we really get underway, I will put it. I'll go over and stick it on the tripod there, and we'll get a better look. Yeah, I feel good. I feel good. These episodes are very short-lived, and thank God. It's not fun puking your guts out all day long. Wish you get more thumbs up. Thank you, Tammy. I appreciate anything I get. I'm going to get a good meal out of this, so I hope that you already ate. Yeah, dinner's going to be good. I'm looking forward to Bella Rose. I'm looking forward to the hash browns. Hey, how you doing, Gail? Good to see you. Sweet Baby Ray, that's what we got right there. Sweet Baby Ray. Best
Sweet
bang
Baby
for the
Ray's
buck.
Funny Barbecue.
Yeah, Pocket Change. We're going to get your digits so we can arrange that video setup that we were talking about. Sweet baby Rays. Here comes the laying of the foil. Yeah. Oh, Hot Frog, happy birthday to you. Hi, Vicky. How you doing, sweetheart? Good to see you. Pocket change. Hot Frog's birthday was yesterday. Hope you had a good one. Hey, Candle Hoarder, how are you? Welcome aboard. Welcome to a Sunday night edition. Much easier to join you tonight, Rosie Girl. Now that I've already had dinner. Yeah, exactly. I'm feeling good. I had a phone consultation with my doctor today. And the first thing he asked me is, how do you sleep at night? Do you toss and turn? I said, all the time, man. I changed positions probably 30, 40 times a night. Unlike Missy Jen, who just goes down and stays down. Flip and flop and flip and flop. And he's like, well, when you're in a laid out position like that, you're displacing a lot of the calcium crystals that are in your ear canal. And once in a while, you're going to cut one loose. And boom, so try sleeping on your back. Hey Ace, hi Linda, how are you? So compared to yesterday, I felt like dog shit yesterday, guys. I just, you puke 30 times in a day, and it's like, I don't want to ruin my appetite. So Dee, what are you adding now?
This is zucchini and the squash. I added black pepper, some onion powder, and some salt with butter. And then you wrap it in foil.
There we go. So there's the salt. You're gonna put that on with the foil too, right on. That's cool. All right. And there it goes, all wrapped up in the foil. I'll be in LA this weekend. Go up to see our friend. Okay, thank you, Pocket Change. Thank you. Hey, Faisy. Sorry about that. Happy belated birthday. Yeah, we love Hot Frog. Yeah, good food tonight. I need a good meal. Although Dee picked up some, he wanted to try them out, the Beyond Meats brats. I had one
that makes Impossible Burgers.
Yeah, Impossible Burgers, and I had one this morning. It was pretty doggone good. Other than that, I haven't eaten a lot. IC Alaska, how you doing? Good to see you. Love cooking veggies. I don't think I've ever had it there. Thank you, Golden Streets. Food for some strength. So, yeah, luckily these things only last 12 to 16 hours. And then it's like it never even happened. How you doing, Robert? Good to see you. Robert Huckstad in the chat tonight. Nice to see you. Yeah, feeling good. Nothing keeps the Rosie Girl down. Yeah, I love the Impossible Burger. And these Impossible brats were real good, D.
Yeah, they were.
Was that the spicy Italian?
Yeah, that was just a regular Italian sausage.
Okay.
The other one is brats, and I was going to throw a couple of those on too, just to get them cooked up, so I
all right.
have a late night snack.
What are you putting on there now? What are you
Salt,
doing?
pepper, onion.
Okay.
This is the same thing. It's just a different pack.
Okay.
And butter.
Jacob says, are you all going vegetarian or just trying out new things? I don't eat a lot of meat here during the week, and I was really happy that Dee bought those.
I just want to try them because I love them.
Just wanted to try them. And they're not cheap by any stretch of the imagination, but they were, it was very good. So I figure it's got to be a little more beneficial for a plant-based diet. Although there's one doctor, you said, Dee, that said it all converts down to vegetable oil or something.
Yeah.
Well,
I don't know. That's just one doctor, though. So, you know what I mean?
Yeah, well, I mean, my question would be, what does meat convert down to when you eat it? I mean, you get animal glycerins and fats in that too, so I don't know. I enjoy this burger, and I'm sure I'd like the brat too. Yeah, try it. Yeah. So I don't eat a lot of meat anyway during the week. I'm more apt to do shrimp and some ramen and the salad and things like that. That's already smelling good, D, whatever the hell you
There's
get.
nothing on the grill.
All right, well, the grill smells good. Yeah, your alternate source of protein, and you were fine. How you doing, Debbie? Good to see you. Susie Q, how you doing, sweetie? Nice to see you. Thank you for your wonderful messages. My phone was blowing up this morning. I appreciated that, guys. Thank you. Thank you very much. And your thumbs up are appreciated if you're coming in. Yeah, alternate sources of protein, and you are fine. So says Missy. Yeah, it eased off. Good to see you, Craig. I always know it's going to have a beginning and the end. Trick is just stay still, and I tend to get up and down. And love you too, babe. I try to blast plant-based chicken nugget. It was pretty good. That's interesting. What do you think about that, D? A plant-based chicken nugget?
Well, I mean, they make plant-based chicken, so I can see that happening.
Interesting. Yeah, we have drums and wings, so I'm going to chow down a lot. I eat both, and my issue is eating anything off the bone or out of a shell. I'm a carnivore in denial. There you go. Hey, you know, that's what makes the world go round, right? I mean, I've known people that won't eat anything. Who was I with? I was traveling. They won't eat anything with eyes on it.
Oh my God.
Look back at you. So, no fish, no shrimp, no crab. You know, it is what it is. Today I made my veggies. How you doing, Lois? Today I made my veggie soup. We really didn't do meat turning this summer. All veggies from the garden. Nice. Thank you, Penny Pincher. Feeling 95% today. Thank you, sweetie. Plant-based stuff is close to real meat, just costs more usually. I'm expecting that. I'm expecting, D, over time as economies of scale ramp up, that the cost of the impossible meats will continue to trend lower. Hi, Diva. We're having barbecue chicken, hash browns, and a squash and zucchini medley. Mo says Nubian goat eyes are a delicacy and my favorite. I would try one. Yeah, just tell them it grows on a plant. So I think it's like anything in life. The more you produce of it, the cost per unit goes down in production, and you reach a wider and wider audience. Yeah, as long as it's not Soylent Green, exactly. All right, so D.
Chicken, it's real simple. You just squirt barbecue sauce into a bowl, preferably stainless steel.
All right, so we'll let them get underway, and then we'll get the. So in the bowl, you're going to put the sauce. You're going to roll that in the sauce a little bit. Okay.
Roll the chicken in the sauce, let it get nice and soaked around. I mean, it's just wings and drumsticks, so it's
wings and drums.
Yeah.
So, you know, he likes drums. I like wings. Works out pretty good. I like it all. I eat a whole damn chicken tonight. No problem at all. I probably had to starvation diet the last 2 days. The only thing I managed to half keep down was a Hershey bar. That was about it. Hello, Stinker Van. Soylent Green. What a great movie. Charlton Heston at his finest. The movie was all futuristic, but the damn garbage trucks looked like 1975. Mo, what does that mean? Moo or mo? Mo or moo? We got Sweet Baby Ray. That's what we got. I didn't know you were. No, I had BP benign something. BPVV benign. I don't know what the hell it's called. Vertigo, some type vestibular vertigo. It's where you get some calcium crystals come loose in your ear canal. In the fluid, they're generally held at the bottom, but once in a while one breaks loose. Generally, maybe you hit your head, or like I do when I'm sleeping, you toss and turn and toss and turn, and my head's not propped up high enough, so it can cause one of those crystals to come loose. So, and that gives you terrible vertigo. Terrible. How do you stay in such good health? Thank you. Hey, Anderson Henderson, how you doing? I don't eat a lot of, Dee will tell you there's not junk food around here at all. The only junk food we had, Dee, was when I bought those snacks for when the guys came up. Sorry about the cameras blowing in the wind a little bit. Let's see if we can stabilize that a little bit. That's number one. Get vertigo from lack of spine, in which case you will need a blood patch. Yeah, I get better vertigo every now and then. It's terrible. It makes you just, I open my eyes in the morning, I know it's going to be a bad day when the first thing I open my eyes and the wall is spinning. And then I close my eyes and it continues, and then it's a rush to the bathroom, and then it's on for the rest of the day.
It's going to take a minute for those veggies, so I'm going to go ahead and smoke a cigarette and then put the chicken on.
Keeps it drained by my bed just in case. Yeah, it makes you terribly, terribly dizzy.
Can't smoke a cigarette.
I could look up, I could look straight ahead, but when I look down, oh man. Hey, Balak Rays, thank you for the nice email. So, sorry the camera's going to bounce a little bit as the wind picks up. So. Really looking forward. Yeah, I was taking Dramamine, but the problem with that is I couldn't hold it down. But I did end up by 6:30 last night. I was in pretty good shape. I slept comfortably last night.
Thank you.
So
you drinking anything today?
Yeah, I'm going to have a beer in a bit. I just wanted to concentrate my attention. A lot of people were asking me how I'm feeling today, so I didn't want to step away. How is it?
This barefoot white Zinfandel is always really, really good.
There it is.
He goes great with the nice sativa.
Consider collaboration. Lori, we met Eric the Goat and Michelle down in Vegas. I'm definitely looking forward to collaborating with them again. It's just that we went into the pandemic and it was like, wow, everything was like, travel's not advised. I mean, California's a red state now, so, as is most of the West and South, so.
Yes, I do, Jacob. This is like a lot of wine, and this wine glass is actually huge. It's like a margarita glass.
That's the Janet Fields memorial glass. How you doing, Jen? Good to see you, sweetie. I know as soon as I lift I'm in for a world of hell. That's it, Craig. Yeah. I take travel sickness pills. Yeah, I have them here because I would take them as a prophylactic before I go out fishing. I'm not prone to seasickness, but sometimes they get some really big waves out there on the Pacific.
No, it's not too much wine. I got a whole
hey,
bottle.
Hey, Darby. Found out Hot Frog. Yeah, Hot Frog's birthday was yesterday. And if you're coming in, thumbs up or appreciate. Thank you, Jen. Thank you. It was all I could do to get through yesterday morning. And I'm looking at that peach cobbler, and I'm like, oh my God, how am I going to get this thing down? Because it's showbiz, right? The show must go on. You can't just you can't bail. But I knew. There's no way I was going to be able to do Kitchen Stadium last night because suppose I had to bail and then heave behind a tree or something like that. I take sea-sucking pills at night on cruises. There you go. Yeah, hope you had a good one. Hop Frog. Hope you had a great one.
Yeah, it's a sweet wine. That's why I like it so much. White Zinfandel, Moscato, they're all really good.
I seen empty with negative space, and it's my artistic license to keep it full. There you go, Jacob. That's the philosophy. There's hardly any. I've hardly drank anything this weekend. Which I think I had 3 beers on Friday night, and that was it.
Yeah, so. That's why I was wondering if you was going to drink tonight, because you haven't drank much at all.
Haven't drank much at all.
Usually drink on weekends.
Yep. Absolutely. I don't plan to answer your question, Danny. Let's see, Gail, thumbs up. Just because a question is asked on here doesn't mean that I'm forced to answer it. So. All right. Garden's going good. First watermelon. Yeah.
Yeah, I was shocked to see that. I was like, oh shit.
Little watermelon.
Hey, Icy.
There we go.
Hey, Tammy, how you doing?
It's about cooking. You would make a hummingbird cake. Yeah, I've heard of a hummingbird cake before. I'm wondering what's involved in making a hummingbird cake. What exactly makes a hummingbird? What exactly makes a hummingbird cake?
What makes a cake a hummingbird cake?
There's a cake called hummingbird cake.
Never heard of it.
Never. I mean, I've heard of it, but I've never looked into the recipe for that before. So. Oh, that beer tastes good tonight. Oh, that beer tastes good tonight. Hey, Becca, how you doing? Banana pineapple spice cake.
Ooh, that sounds good.
That sounds like a good blend. Sounds like a good blend. I'm not sure if it has a bird baked in it or not, like the old nursery rhyme, 4 and 20 blackbirds baked in a pie. you know, you'd sue the baker if you'd have PETA all over that bakery. Yeah, maybe it's light and airy. Yeah, bananas, pineapples, walnuts, and pecans. That sounds really good. I'm not a big banana eater, but that sounds pretty good. I think BD made me rethink pineapples.
They're really good grilled, aren't they?
Yeah, they're good. Hello, David Guzman. They are good. On that hamburger, I'll never forget the first bite I took of that hamburger. I didn't want any ketchup on it. I didn't want anything. I got that, Linda. Thank you. Thank you very much. Got caught in the switches with all the crappy I was feeling. But thank you so much, honey, for sending that. I appreciate that. Yeah, the volume of mail was astounding yesterday and today. So your eyes were glowing. Yes, they were. Couldn't believe it. I couldn't believe it. How good that tasted. Hello, AJ. Welcome to the chat. I mean, I never thought I could imagine putting a pineapple on a hamburger, but Lord, became my number one hamburger, dude. But
Oh, really?
I think, like you said, the key was you cooked the pineapples a bit. So
Yeah.
they became kind of caramelized. They didn't have quite the acidic. Yeah, thumbs up are appreciated. They didn't have quite the acidic element to it. The straight piece of pineapple. Hey Eddie, how you doing? Good to see you. They had. Oh, it was good. It was sweet, no acidity to it. It was like, wow. Get real Hawaiian and make it a spam. But spam's good. I don't mind spam.
Never had spam in my life.
Caramelize and reduce. That's our words today. Caramelize it. Hey Harvey, how you doing, handsome? Good to see you. Nice to see you. No bake is a bag from the store. There you go. Should try grilled peaches with ice cream. That's good. Hey PJ, have you had? No, I've never had melted hamburger. I've never had melted peanut butter on hamburgers, but I will tell you what. I would try it. At this point in time, I've become much more adventurous with hamburgers. So, yeah, you best get to bed, Harvey. Hello, Jan. Nice to see you. Thank you very much. Appreciate it. I got to get caught up on your videos. I know you did alternative dining in Cozumel, so I need to see that. Thank you, Joey D. Feeling darn good tonight. I appreciate that. I got overwhelmed with messages and everything. I was very, very appreciative of that. Don't boil the cake, yeah. Woo! Little episodes like that really make you appreciate good health. That's why I have a lot of heart for you guys that deal with chronic issues and things. Good. Oh. Yeah, peanut butter on a hamburger. Can you imagine that, Jen? I mean, I'd try it.
That sounds good.
Now, D is, you are peeling the potatoes. What happened to the peeler? Didn't we have a peeler?
I don't know. I just found a knife and...
Make plenty of them, brother. Let's give a big woo. Peanut butter on a hamburger. I would try that. The thing that made me vomit when I was with Janet and the boss was when we went to Red Robin and she got that sunny side up, barely cooked egg on top of her hamburger, and it looked just running down the sides of it. I just, man. I told Bobby on the way back home, I said, stop, man, I've got to puke. I jumped out into this vineyard and just unloaded on these grapevines. Like Tammy says, she loves your shirt.
Oh, well, thank you.
Look up the Epley maneuver. Yeah, once or taste you will. Yeah, the problem was I tried to do that to myself yesterday, but the second I put my head over the back of the bed to try to begin the maneuver, everything was spinning, and I had to run up and run out and puke. Al the Wop. Oh, there you go. Shane says Al the Wops and Locke puts out peanut butter and apricot for people to put on their steaks. Interesting. Unfortunately, Al's was closed while we were down there. Yeah, I'm feeling like 95% better, Harvey. Thank you, doll. You handsome devil. I was listening to a little bit of your stream today, looking at some of your pictures of the BBC and other things. That was cool.
Wait a minute, BBC?
Well, he worked for the BBC in there.
Oh, the BBC must be different than what I think.
No, not the big, the British Broadcasting Company. He had a
okay.
picture with Cheryl Ladd and him all puffed up. Yeah, I don't know. Hi, Rosie. Glad you made it through Dante's Inferno. Thank you, Tony. Ain't nobody want a Ralph 30 times a day, I'll tell you that. Ain't no way. Ain't no sunshine when you're hanging over that toilet. Ooh, I know. By the time the 30th time, I had pulled chest muscles and I had burning. I thought, oh great, now I'm out with a heart attack at the end of all this stuff. All right, so Dee's shredding that all up. Now incorporated in eggplant. I'm not sure. Dee's using the box grater there. How's that working? Pretty good, Dee?
Oh, yeah.
I don't give the D top flight equipment to use.
If you want top flight, get yourself. All right?
We use primitive technology here to make our meals. But D likes that. John Carling, it's a beautiful night here. It's probably 68 degrees. The temperature drops quick, so I thought I'd put a sweatshirt. Hey, Street Life, good to see you. Hope you're staying well. Up in Connecticut there. Hope you're doing good. Whatever the hell you are, New Hampshire or Connecticut. Pumping out those t-shirts. I might have to try that for breakfast. Best way to cook. I'm in San Rafael and it's pretty here too.
Oh, shit.
San Rafael is a pretty town. I love that. I love San Rafael Mission there. That's so beautiful. The paint on it. I did a stream down there on 420 day. Losing wine there. Don't cut your fingers, D.
Nope. That's never the plan.
Shane, we're grilling wings and legs because they're fast to cook. They're tasty, and I can eat a hell of a lot of them. And D just eats legs, so So I think a good medley of that would be good. Yeah, I like San Rafael. It's a very, 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 very nice town. Oh, Colson, you'd fit in with some of the other gals in the platform too. If you're a delusional artist, that would be good. You'd fit right in. Breast man. Well, the problem is that the breasts are just too big these days. You know, they're just gigantic, and it takes so long to cook them through. Yay, Tony, that's the hair of the dog. That's it. Don't cut your fingers.
I'm not. I ain't putting my fingers in there.
Yeah. British Broadcasting Corporation, BBC, at the tone of Big Ben. It will be 9 p.m. Yep, Harvey's led a very colorful life. Very colorful life. Yeah, thumbs up are appreciated if you're enjoying the chat. We're doing fine, having fun. We're gonna fly bigger and better just because what else? Yeah, exactly. What else is? I'm so glad. Hi, Mel. Mel, Heidi, Claire. Thank you. Good to see you. You're so right. I'm so glad I planted a garden this year. I've started enjoying things out of the vegetables. Now we got watermelons, cantaloupe will be coming on, eggplant. It's incredible. Carrots are this long. I've been pulling a couple carrots. So, having my first beer in over a month. Wow, Ace. Wow. My drinking went way down when I stopped doing live streams and stuff on panels and stuff. Good evening, Libra. We keep the shows for beer. You being served. Keep great shows. There's nothing like British comedies. Top flight. I'm feeling great, Ninth Element. So much better. Thank you, my friend. I'm feeling, I've notched it up to 97.7% now. No swimming. There's no pools open here. There's nothing. Nothing. California is in a critical red zone situation. They're actually thinking about shutting down LA. It's so bad down there right now. They're just thinking about mandatory stay-at-home order, but it's useless because people travel in and out. What are you going to do? Blockade all the roads to a city of 3 million people? Right. You think someone's poisoning my fruit? I don't think so. Hello, Tito's from the Philippines, the beautiful Philippines. Yeah, he's doing a foil packet grilling tonight. Let me take you guys over. We'll take a little bit of a look here what's going on. We'll see what Dee's got going on up there. Looking good, pretty good. So the foil packs are right here.
Yep.
I don't even know. Are they cooking in the back? I worry that this flame isn't even working back here.
Oh, I have it.
Oh, you got it low. Okay.
I had it up to 400 degrees, almost 500 degrees Fahrenheit. So
okay.
That was
we got
quite high.
Okay. Yeah. Well, that's looking good. So you're working the hash browns there.
Hash browns are shredded now. They'll be heating up the skillet here real soon, but I'm gonna put these in here.
Yeah, you might want to press that water out of them. There's a lot of moisture is the enemy. I heard of that. So
the other enemy is people are too quick. They don't.
Yeah, they turn it too fast. I think you know. Exactly right. You got to let hash browns get a little crispy there before you turn them. So. All right, let's see if we can raise that a little bit. All right, so he's doing his thing back there. Yes, Jen, like babysitting a child being on Rosie's streams, you know. And a Coke will help you get over it fast. Just slip it. Thank you, Jan. I appreciate that. Thank you. Thank you very much. Let's see. Ain't nobody dancing with you, Tito. Dance your ass right back to Manila or whatever. Thank you. That's the only way to have a stream is positive. Let the other people do the negative and the BS. That's their whole shtick, man. If you're not talking about Rosie, you're not making content. So, let's see. Going in to say that try not to eat Ben and Jerry's. Yeah, Janet, who in the hell? That ain't cheap, man. Ben and Jerry's. Ben and Jerry's. That ain't cheap. That ain't cheap at all. Just give them the royal boot. Yeah, it's zero tolerance for idiots. So that's what keeps the streams on track. Is active patrolling. Yeah, it's a little chilly here. Once that sun goes down, bam, just like that.
Bam, just like that.
That temperature just plunges down here. It is a little chilly. We made chocolate chip cookies and sweet tea. Nice. Oh, good. Harvey, it's YouTube. Hey, G, how are you? How are you? Good to see you, G. Yeah, even colder. How you doing, Janet? Go have some Ben and Jerry's.
Man, that's some expensive ass ice cream.
That is like I look at it in the case, and that is like the most expensive ice cream in the case right there. I'm out of ice cream, so I had sherbet. There you go. Nice to see you, Janet. Breyers, remember Breyers used to be good, and then when Unilever bought out Breyers, it just wasn't the same anymore to me. Thank you, G. But it's so good. Yeah, I guess for a treat, once in a rare while, maybe 2 times a year, I'll walk up to 7-Eleven, and I'll get one of the little half pints of Haagen-Dazs butter pecan ice cream, something like that. Haagen-Dazs, yeah. Cookies, the meal of champions. Let's see, crack open the wine. There you go. Home of organic food. I think they sold out. I believe that they did sell out, but they were very particular about. There were certain stipulations for selling the company, so they could get more distribution. Friday night Dollar Tree eats. Yeah, it was a good chat, Harvey. It was a very, very good chat. How you doing, BB and John? Nice to see you. Happy Sunday night to you. I like it anytime Harvey pulls out old pictures, I'm like, yeah. I like them. Harvey all bowed up. All right. Yeah, just really no junk food here. So they're in?
What? No, this is just the butter.
Oh, okay.
I cut the grease with the butter. The canola oil. Butter will just burn, and at the same time it also
burn, baby, burn. Disco Inferno. Burn, baby, burn. Yeah, butter. Yeah, keeping fingers crossed for you, Craig. God bless. What was all that stuff in the Shine Shack? What the hell does that mean? What was all that stuff in the Shine Shack?
They moved the doors open so they probably can see your pandemic table.
Oh, that's stuff I loaded up on to have here. Hey, Sandy, how are you? Yeah, you want to be damn careful out there. The cornholio ain't no, no, it ain't junk food. We had some M&Ms, some, but you know what? They were bought 3 months ago, 4 months ago, and I bet 90% of that is still uneaten. I'm not a big candy eater. There's no other real junk food. There might be Ritz crackers or something. I'm a very, very little junk eater. I turned the hillbilly hot tub into a pool today, 90 degrees. Hydrangeas love the shade. They do. You heard the rumors about aluminum being the... Yeah, besides coins, aluminum, all this social distancing is wreaking havoc on manufacturing. In Canada, we have Alcan, aluminum company of Canada, and we got Alcoa down here, and Reynolds. They're, you know, you got to get used to it. Hey, Noreen, how are you? Oh, you've been watching the van build. You have the patience of to say thank you, Penny Pitcher. You see how that blew up in my face. So, hey, Joni. Don't eat a lot of junk food here. Would you agree with that, D?
What's that?
You ever see me eating a lot of junk food here?
The only junk food I see you eat is on Saturday morning mukbang. It's whatever you make on Friday night. That's it.
That's a quality feed, man.
But I mean, that's the
feed.
extent of your junk food.
Yeah, it wasn't much. It's just his stomach's connected to the balance of your body, and when you go off balance and things are spinning, there's no way you can avoid puking your guts out in those situations. Oh, you took plastic in cans to the recycling. How much did you get, Janet?
Need to do that tomorrow.
They'll stack up like 10 huge bags of beer cans and stuff. So
Oh, wow.
Sure, it's like $100 worth of crap.
Really?
But,
You get
Sherry
that much
said
off of a bag?
Well, not a bag, 10 bags. They'll fill up their whole garage with bags.
Damn.
Thank you, Ray. Yeah, I'm
Jenny,
surprised.
you left the house.
Yeah, you left the house? Wow. Plastics for the trading car. Ooh. This wind is kicking up. I don't want that to blow over. Gotta keep an eye on that. Yeah, 10 cents a pot. I'm curious how much you got.
Oh, you must be in Michigan there, Street Life.
I think Street Life is up in the Northeast. I thought he was in Connecticut or New Hampshire up
I thought
there.
all those were just 5-cent bottle deposits.
Yeah, I don't know. The coin shortage is the United States Mint, like all other businesses. For a while, they were shelter in place and stuff, and then they went back to work. They had to space out the coin presses, the whole production. They had to cut down to half the number of machines and things on the floor operating. So obviously, production of coins went way down during that period, and it's going to take a long time to catch up.
Wow.
Long time. They might have to activate some of the other mints to go into a higher production there. So, hey Sean, how you doing? Welcome back to California, my friend. Yeah, it's a stupid thing now that, you know, I use Streamlabs just because I can still follow the chat here when it cuts out down here, but this thing went into the stupid lacking an API key, but the stream's still running. I don't know, what the heck is your thing with Texas Money Wave? Sounds like a real dick channel. Yeah, you beat me, 9,280 mile trip. There you go, Sean. Congratulations, man. You have seen a lot of the country. Sweat equity, they're building it. Throw them out. That's it. That's exactly it. That's exactly it, Janice Adam. You're the smartest one on the block there. No, they don't pay full recycler value on that, you know. How's that looking though? It's smelling, D. It's smelling amazing over there.
Yeah, I see wings up the top.
Wings and things. beer hit the spot. Yeah, because we have people that do collecting on cans here, and they got to make some money too. Access money, it's a food. We don't get paid anything for recycling in North Carolina. When we took pop bottles, you remember that, Golden State? I sure remember. Bright copper's only $2.40 this year. Bright, yeah, it's not. It's come down a lot. I remember it was $5 a pound. Do you know any free overnight parking near the Stratosphere besides the Ovas in front of the casinos? The Stratosphere has, yeah, the only place I know is right across the street on the Las Vegas Boulevard entrance. They have only the oversized parking. We've seen RVs and vehicles parked over there, and I think Dee and I will be down there in August again. But they have the oversized parking over there. Other than that, I wouldn't park behind the Stratosphere because you're in a really bad area back there in Naked City. So, yeah, it's looking good. It's looking good. Dee's doing a job. It's sketchy, but it's better. At least it's on Las Vegas Boulevard, and at least there's some lighting over there. Otherwise, if you park behind there, forget about it, okay? Best place you can be is on Las Vegas Boulevard, and you'll be amongst different RVers and stuff. I know. I'm starving.
Circus has an RV park.
Yeah, Circus has an RV park.
Main Street Casino has a really nice one.
Main Street Casino downtown.
That's the best and cheapest one.
Yeah. Why don't you cook dinner on your beautiful back patio? I don't know. It's easier for me to put the computer up a little higher on the wall so I can sit lower here. Yeah, your bank only pays 87% for change too. Yeah. Well, Circus does a good job. They have security guards at their RV park. You can't just walk in or roll into that place, okay? They have a definite element of control. No, I don't take naps, but I'm feeling good.
I've stayed at both, and I think Main Street Casino is cheaper, and I still think it's better.
Well, Main Street Station RV Park is well lit.
Yeah.
It's a heavily populated RV park. You don't have the swimming pools and the things that Circus has.
Right.
The whole RV part of Circus is a whole dedicated community there, Dee. They have their own pool, they have their own snack bar and restaurant and all that stuff out there. I'm not sure if I'm going to explore the sewers due to the danger element of being in confronting people. No maters tonight. But we've got plenty of vegetables here tonight. The chicken is the main event, baby.
And we got the brats, too.
And we got the brats, yeah. Fremont Street is much more fun. I don't stay on the Strip anymore. I mean, being downtown is
Strip's too commercialized.
It's too commercialized. It's too corporate. You go downtown, you have expanding small businesses. Fremont Street East keeps going out to the east side there. It gets better all the time. It's not good during the pandemic, but it's good. Thank you, Stinker Van.
I think they have better restaurants in Fremont, too.
And that comes from D, too, who stayed, Stinker Van, that comes from D, who stayed at the Main Street Station RV park down there, okay?
Yeah. I stayed there for
me, I would choose Circus because they're a very controlled entry situation there, okay? Because you get the pools and you get everything else down there.
Thanks for the info, Rosie.
Turn that up a little bit. You are very welcome. Enjoy yourself. Just be damn careful in Vegas. It's a red hot zone right now of infection. Be very, very careful. I think I'll head to Salt Lake. Thanks you, Helena. Have one on me. Have a wonderful evening. Thank you, Helena Handbaskets. Thank you. What a name. Helena Handbasket. I like that. Salt Lake City is cool. Don't stay on West Temple. Yeah,
Have one on me, waving hand, smiley face. Have a wonderful evening.
Thank you, sweetheart. Golden State says, will you be visiting the new Circa Resort Casino, the first 21 plus kid-free casino? Problem is, look at the rates on that. Okay, you wouldn't even know you're in a pandemic. I guess they're very optimistic. Now, every new place is going to be sold out the first month. Okay, it's an awesome experience, but you're talking about pricing that's even far above Golden Nugget down there. So I don't know if the market's going to be able to sustain that. Having said that, it's a beautiful property. Dee and I saw that rise from the ground when they were just doing the stubbing for the ground connections and sewer. We saw that thing rise all the way up. So you don't know. Maybe by December things will be good. But I would definitely like to stay there. But I'm not going to pay $280 a night when I can. $280 would cover my lodging for a whole week somewhere else. So, you know, I'm just not wired that way to spend that kind of money. I mean, maybe once a year I should splurge. I was listening to my friend Fourscores, and he's talking about how he stayed at Bellagio. He had the fountain view and everything. And I'm like, yeah, I'm pretty jealous about that. But then I think I put my head down on my pillow, and it's not a hell of a lot different for me. So I don't know.
You for sure pay for the view.
You pay for the view, you pay for a beautiful room, you pay for great little amenities in the room. I get that. But I'm a pretty hard scrabble person, and I'm not. Yeah, it gets a whole week of budget suites at the Siegel Apartments, right? Exactly right. Get you a whole week. Now, I'm not saying I'm not going to do that one time, but I would rather be at the Flamingo, where they have really excellent pools, and they have the adult topless pools and things like that for spend a week there. Because everything at the Bellagio is going to be expensive. I have to eat off property. I have to go across the street to eat, things like that. And it just all adds up. I do sleep in Little Rascal a lot.
There you go, Rose. You can show what
okay.
happens when you're patient. With your
Yeah,
head
sure. Yeah. Let's see what we got over here. Let me flip this around for a minute. Let's see what we got going on.
It all comes in just one piece. It doesn't break up.
Yeah. So there's the hash browns there. That's looking good. Got on here. Looking good. I don't want to ruin the heat in there, so.
That's fine.
Looking good.
These are almost done. We got a thermometer over there, just double check.
Yep, double check everything. Sounds good. And we'll turn that around. Looks good. Thank you, Lisa. $5 from Lisa. Thank you, Lisa. Super sticker tonight. Thank you. All right. Thank you, sweetie. No cheese. It's just the way he puts it together that you don't really need that to do that. Mandalay Bay, the lazy river. That sounds good. You know, if you're like me and you're in Vegas 5-6 times a year, you don't really go for the experience as much as anymore as you're just trying to stay economical and be plugged into the local scene down there. Yeah, clean as you go. So I'm going to take a few things inside. Let these continue to entertain you. Do you need to barbecue anymore? Put some more on?
Yeah, I need that barbecue.
really not too much cleanup tonight, really.
No, most of it's in the shine shack.
Huh?
Most of it I put in the shine shack to get it out of my way.
See, these are the brats from Beyond Meat, the same company that makes Impossible. We're gonna try these. They're like $2.50 a brat. Plant-based though. No pork.
Man, I can smell that inside. Oh, that smells good. All right. Hey, Mouse Toes, how you doing? Yeah, Janet's career. I always told her to have a YouTube channel, but yeah, he is very efficient. Yep. Thank you, Mouse Toes. Much appreciated, sweetie. Not this season, Shane, no. All right, prepping. International Brotherhood of Electrical Workers. There you go. That sounds good, Libra. Roasted on the oven to make chicken cheddar corn chowder. That does sound good. Ankle, I haven't even worried about the ankle. It's about 50% better. It's amazing. When you have two competing things going on, you learn to prioritize. Man, I can't tell you the smell here. Yeah, Lisa, I'm feeling a lot better. Thank you.
You need ketchup?
Yeah, you want to bring out the ketchup? No, generally the dizziness was over about 6:30 last night. Then it just kind of trailed off a little bit, but it's all gone now. Yeah, the raccoons go hog wild. Yeah, I haven't made the bread in a while, Golden State. Friday night, yeah, thank you, Pocket Change. We hit 100 thumbs up. Thank you. You haven't made your delicious bread in a while. Yeah, it's about time to crank out a loaf. Oh, do that 30 times in a day, and your head feels like it's going to explode. Good news, though, is I have a pretty empty stomach, so. I got a plate right here if you.
Oh, you do? Okay.
For myself, yeah.
Let me see that plate. And here you go.
Look at that, man. What a setup
There's
here.
okra coming up and broccoli coming up as well.
Look at that. Huh? Woo! Make myself a little room here. Man, doesn't that good? Hey, Monkey Boy, thank you for your message today. Put this on the side. Yeah, they're hash browns tonight. All right. I think I just kicked myself off. Let me see here. Page. They taste good. Looking forward to a good feed tonight. Don't eat the hash browns. Huh? Looks good to eat. Smells amazing.
Thank you, thank you.
As usual, Dee broke a record for kicking out a meal here. That's why I learned to start earlier now, because he'd be half done by the time I got the stream on.
I tried to slow down today.
Yeah.
These okras are going to be...
Man, these are nice and crunchy, these hash browns. You got my name spelled wrong. It's a great meal, huh, Shane? Whole mess of zucchini. Mmm.
What you think?
I think it's delicious. The squash, the
It's just
zucchini.
so simple. It's just butter, granulated onion powder, salt,
Yeah.
and pepper. That's it.
Hey, don't give me PTSD flashbacks.
It's your fault, Rosie. You told me you cooked that and you said it was okay.
Ah. Let's try one of these Sweet Baby Ray's wings. Man, that is so good. No, it didn't grow the zucchini, but the squash and the okra. They're good, Michael. D top flight.
Hey, how you doing, Gerald? Delicious. Delicious. Nice and piping hot. The hash browns are nice and crispy. I think that's what you call soul food. Sounds good, Golden State. Yeah, I think he should do some catering too. Thank you, D.
Yep. And then it becomes a job and not a hobby and not for fun.
Winter chicken dinner. That's why I thought. What was it? What was the restaurant called? D-Light, right? D-Light.
There you go.
I'm very appreciative of the cooking.
Yeah, it's really nothing.
Chicken is incredible.
Hash browns are perfect.
Finger licking good. Isn't that the truth, Mouse Toes? Give me credit for being a big eater. You know? Every chef needs big eaters too, right? I mean, you're so right. This really hits the spot. Obviously, I didn't eat anything yesterday. The char on the chicken is great. Hey, Ashton. Hi, Judy. Delicious. The zucchini and the squash turned out great. Yeah, private chefs and butlers. They probably eat well too, right? I'll tell you, Dwayne, heck of a feast. Heck of a feast. Yeah, good old Vern. That okra is very tasty on the grill too.
Is it? Good. That's just really just threw it on the grill with some salt and that's it.
Delicious. Ninth Element is curious about the plant-based brats. I enjoyed it.
Well, these are totally different ones. But I'm curious too, that's why I grilled them.
You
Yeah,
pay
Beyond-
$10 and only get 4 links.
Beyond Meat is amazing. Plenty of meat. I had one this morning. It was great. What was that Butler movie with Anthony Hopkins? And that was the best one. Emma Thompson. That was the best one I ever saw of a Butler movie. Can't remember what the name of that was. Maybe The Dresser?
Remains of the Day. Thank you. That was a great movie. Hey, Nature Woman.
There's more chicken, okra. There's a product.
Yeah, I'm definitely going to dive for some more chicken in a bit. So. That was it. Remains of the Day. That was a good movie.
Sometimes what I'll do too is I'll slice up potatoes and put with the zucchini and squash, cook it all at the same time as well. It comes out really good.
Ah, these wings. Hey, Nature Woman, we had barbecue chicken with Sweet Baby Ray's barbecue sauce, hash browns, and grilled okra, and zucchini, and squash medley here.
And brats.
I'm going down on this meal. I haven't eaten since really like Friday, so I couldn't hold anything down yesterday.
Hopefully you'll have enough to last you a while too for the week.
No, I plan on getting down on some more chicken tonight. I am gnawing them down. Loves to say Medley. There you go. I like to see mouse toes out there fishing. You nailed that fish, man. I never heard somebody, not a noise, not a comment. I'd be hooting and hollering out there. I'm tearing it up.
Also more vegetables if you want them.
Oh man, you gave me a ton of vegetables.
Well, you don't have to eat them all if you don't want to. Say.
Great hash browns too.
Thank you.
Yeah, Mouse Toes is a fishing superstar. Oh, you made a meat lasagna tonight. You can't go wrong with that. I like to make lasagna. It's kind of time consuming or worth it.
This is very simple and basic though.
It's good though.
Yeah, that's a good score.
Yeah, like I say, to me, the best food is not overproduced food. You know what I'm saying? It still has a lot of the qualities that, you know, that make it what something that you want to eat. Hey, Patricia, thank you. Yeah, I'm feeling good tonight.
Hey, Patricia. Man, is it hot though?
Delicious. Yeah, Patricia said, good job on that barbecue.
Thank you.
His Dee's cooking has been nothing short of top flight every meal. And he liked to do it too. Normally I would switch off with
Yeah.
you know who, but
I think you switched off with me one time.
uh-huh.
And I was kind of like disappointed. I
Yeah.
mean, I wasn't disappointed about the outcome. I was just disappointed I wasn't cooking.
Delicious. Good eating. I wish think she were too, Sherry. Another top flight kitchen stadium. Bye, Susie. Love you. Oh, that was nice of you. Yeah, side chat meet up with Dee's cooking. Yeah.
A little longer. That's it. Got a lot of cleanup though. It's a lot really greasy out here.
Oh man, that's delicious.
There's a plant-based brat. Hot.
Watermelon, I'm going to do a video tomorrow of the garden.
Let's try this Beyond Meat plant-based brat. So
It's good.
always freaks me out what it looks like though.
Well, to me, there's not a tremendous amount of difference between the way that looks because it doesn't have a casing, but it's damn good.
Can't tell it's
Can't
not
tell.
meat.
I really
Wow,
think,
that is really good.
I think they really do a wonderful job.
That tastes like a real stadium brat.
Oh, there you go, Lisa. Thank you. Yeah, I think Dee was like, are we ever going to use the grill out here? Okay, it's a different company than Impossible Burger. Okay.
It's not what I was told when we ordered it at a restaurant. Like when the restaurant ordered it. That's really good.
Ooh, the ice cream man is coming, huh? I thought the hash browns were amazing. I put pepperoni in lasagna once. It was great. So good. As my friend the boss says, from the rooter to the tutor, it all goes in. Oh, nice. You had lasagna tonight? Awesome. Hi, Cheryl. How you doing, sweetie? So Impossible Foods, they're the ones that do the Impossible Whopper, right? They seem about the same. Do a lasagna cooking show. I've done them before, Ray Mullen. Just put lasagna into my search box. I've made lasagna many times on the channel here that I think that you will enjoy. Yes, very delicious night tonight. Just waiting on a
Oh, there it is.
couple more drums, and I think I'll be good to go. Or wings, something.
There's a box right here.
Okay.
Unless you want to eat one of these. These are done too. It's all good. You might eat all these. That's
I feel so damn hungry tonight. Yeah, I don't know about no boil noodles. I know they sell them in like in the refrigerated section.
That's fun.
Delicious. If you're enjoying the chat tonight, thumbs up are always appreciated. Delicious dinner tonight, D.
Oh, thank you. These legs took a little longer than I thought.
Barbecue, they're big legs, those ones.
All these hormones are giving these chickens nowadays.
I mean, they're just crazy big, I know. Do you believe how big chicken breasts are? They're bad to the bone, Sherry.
Like the size of turkey breasts nowadays.
Yeah, the Kitchen Stadium cookbook. Could you imagine that? Yeah, I heard it rained in Vegas. The humidity must be up. Tell Janet sorry.
Sorry.
Here's your wine glass, Janet.
That's a nice one too. It's half full. I can't have anything. Oh, nice things for me.
Bill Ellis. Yeah. We had hash browns, zucchini, and squash medley, and some okra. Oh man, Maggie, that sounds amazing, girl. 96 with high humidity. Why don't you throw it in the trash can in the workshop there?
Oh, the workshop?
Yeah. Yeah, I love a good bean soup. They have a good recipe from the United States Senate, which is famous for their bean soup recipe. Well, thank you, Patricia. Delicious.
Fuck the turkey straight out of
While you're enjoying, I'm going to do a little cleanup.
solar oven. That sounds cool. I've checked a few of those out before. Yeah, that's good. like to replace buttermilk with a lot of things instead of milk. I find buttermilk's just easier and better to cook with. It's delicious, but I'm full.
Man, that was so good.
That barbecue sauce on my hands was freaking me out.
That's all right.
All right.
You got with the sauce here?
Oh yeah, I'm done with everything.
Okay.
I'm already done eating. I can't eat more.
I can eat 5 more there, Dan. Thanks for that.
Oh,
Save them for tomorrow.
I thought I was gonna eat more than I did. Kind of ashamed.
Woo, what a meal.
Drop some coffee.
All right.
Man, that was so good.
How do you normally put these things away?
You have to just kind of squeeze it in there.
That's what I thought. Okay.
Alright, while that coffee's brewing, hang out with you guys a bit. Oh, what a meal. What a meal. Scottish, how you doing, sweetie? Send me a new table. I got another table. I've had it here for years. I just think this adds to the ambiance a little bit, huh? You know?
Everybody every time tells you about this table too.
Yeah, that table's a legend, man. That table's a legend.
It's had a whole lot of steaks boiled on it.
That's like my first piece of furniture when I moved here and started renovation. All my meals and all my cooking equipment sat on that.
Oh, really?
It's too much of a too
got
sentimental value. Yeah, yeah, Mouse Toe said it's the fear factor of its collapse. He wants to put a new topping on that so bad. He's like, let's cut a piece of plywood or something and resurface
Make a
that.
nice little top out of it.
Look at how much use I've gotten out of that camp stove, right? How many kitchen stadiums have we had? 20? Probably over 20 of them, 25 plus the years I've had it on the road with me. You missed barbecue chicken, hash browns, zucchini, squash medley, and some
Okra and plant-based broths.
Good night, Debbie. Kids' table for Thanksgiving. Yeah, we had that. Yeah, I got my money's worth out of it. Yeah. The thing has really performed well, that stove.
Yes,
You know?
it has.
It's done a good job. It's performed well. Yeah, they were quick. I mean, Dee just doesn't mess around when it comes to the, talk about the broth.
It was amazing. It tastes just like a real
Wasn't it?
broth.
I mean, they could put that in a light casing or something, and it would really be perfect in my mind, but it was
Tastes like a
good.
stadium broth, in my case. I mean, my opinion.
You know, I got to be honest. That's all I really get at Burger King is the Whopper, and these things are good enough. They're not cheap, but I expect the cost will come down as they ramp up production to higher levels. That'll cause the price to come down.
I wouldn't buy them again at $10 for 4, but you know. Well, thank you, Patricia.
Yeah, beautiful job. You can come stay with me when you come to North Carolina. There you go. Thank you, 2 polls. Yeah, let's see if we can get those thumbs up. Maybe we can hit 150 tonight on there. Very good effort. And fast. Huh?
Sorry.
I'm just not used to it.
I try to slow down, like, hey.
I'm just not used to it. Yeah, they cost more, but there's an app that we got two for $8, which was incredible.
$8.99.
With $8.99 with
Whopper meals.
the meal. Yeah, with the drink and the fries.
Well, you paid $5.99. Well, I paid $10. $9.99.
Yeah, they sell like crazy. Yeah, I think they cost more than the Whoppers, but if you use the app and things like that, United Arab Emirates launches the first interplanetary mission to Mars. Why does that give me a bad feeling about this?
Why would they? There's no way they can go to Mars yet. That doesn't. I don't know why they would do that.
Maybe just an exploratory thing or something like that to be out there.
Yeah, I guess. I just want to see how humans could last.
And you make some cow Mexican, basically peanut bean chili powder, lots of powder. You cook it and it's sort of like a refried bean. That tastes pretty good. I've never been like, never been much on refried beans. I prefer black beans or the hell's the other ones? I don't know. Not the baked beans, but ranch beans I like. My son is halfway through basic. Good for him, Lisa. God bless you. Did you have vertigo? I've had it twice and bad. Yeah, I had it awful to the point I was puking 30 times yesterday. So yeah, it was a long day, but I'm feeling so good now. Yeah, brother, it's really good. No, I never had them before. Blind Adventure, never did. It's good, yeah.
I don't know. I always eat my hot dogs and brats, all my leeks. I like to have them just without a bun.
Straight up.
Yeah.
Just the burger is good to have a bun on with the pineapple.
Yeah, burger's always good to have a bun. But for some reason, links, to me, I think the bun's just
I have a
there
feeling
for
the
filler.
pineapple burger is going to make a return engagement here on the Rancho. That was so good. Pinot beans are popular in central, northern, Frioli, Negro. The black beans are preferred in southern. Yeah, I like the black beans. I just don't like my beans all mushed up. I don't like it. Oh, a leek is the root of a cattail. Well, 103 degrees. Woo! It's time to get to the California coast, man. You'll be putting your sweatshirt on and everything else out of here.
I'd just be wasting gas running that AC.
Yeah. You use the Swiss cheese. Yeah, soak the beans in water with a little baking soda. It gets rid of. Well, gas is part of the whole fun experience, right? Why would you want to deny yourself that?
Really, it gets rid of the gas? I didn't know that.
Yeah. You put a little baking soda in when you soak the beans over the night, and it removes the.
I never used baking soda.
Yeah, I think gas adds to the whole experience of the delight of the meal. You know.
Sometimes when you go out,
yeah, there you go,
with other people and you have gas, it gives it comedy.
Carrie Class says, "I live alone, so it does not matter."
I really don't even care if I'm around somebody or not. I just let it rip.
I think it works for any kind of bean. Probably you put a little bit of baking soda in it. How would you rate that meal?
6, 7. I mean, nothing fancy, but for the fun wise and have people over in the backyard barbecue type thing. That's a really
I
good meal
would
to do.
rate that at 8 to 9 barbecue. I wouldn't be disappointed if I went to a restaurant and had that. I think that was top flight.
Oh, okay. Well, thank
I think
you.
that was top flight.
Oh, most people are their biggest critics, though, too.
Well, what would you've done? Could you have done
I
to launch?
think I should have done Italian seasoning on the vegetables.
I don't know. See, the flavor of the vegetables doesn't get lost to me, and
That's true.
You know,
That's true. Make my own barbecue sauce, but there's no time for that. That's such a long process.
Yeah. Yeah, we know Nash. Boy, these trolls ought to come up with new stuff. Welcome to the chat, Nash. I'm going to get a cup of coffee.
All right. Well, Nash says they're staying.
That's why I gave Nash the official welcome aboard.
Welcome, welcome, welcome. Hey, Thomas Jordan. So who we got here, man? I haven't even been paying attention to you guys' chat at all. I believe in Nash. Really. I mean, I'm not even on YouTube anyway, so I didn't care anymore. Mouse Toes. Mouse Toes says, we will see. I don't know what that is, Blind Adventure. Well, yeah, I broke the wine glass, so I might as well just drink straight out of the jug, right? I'm the only one drinking this wine. Rosie don't drink wine. Yeah, it's, I don't know. Doesn't say how many ounces it is, but it's like 2 bottles of it, which I would assume.
Still got gas left in these True Silver. They build up pretty well.
Yeah, Lisa, that's what I broke was Janet Field's wine glass. Well, I don't have to. I know, Bill.
She's a jug wine drinker.
A jug wine? Yeah, Janet. Just like a few minutes ago. My bad. It was a nice glass too. I really enjoyed using it. You try to use plastic at Rosie's? Yeah, that's probably a good idea, you know. I think I broke a beer bottle once. Yeah. Well, 2 glasses and a beer bottle, actually, is what I broke so far. A wine glass, a drinking glass, and a beer bottle. All glasses are breaking time. Yeah, that's true. Oh man, I'm so full. I cooked a lot this time. A lot of food, not a lot of time. I'm used to cooking for like my ex-girlfriend and between us 7 kids. Oh man, I bet Blind Adventure. Polish pottery, man, that sounds nice. Excuse me. That's a good idea, Lisa. Oh, dinner was good.
Like a cup of Tim Hortons. Just to round out the meal.
Yeah, there's a little bit of peach cobbler left.
Yep. Dinner was great.
Janet's like, oh no, not the
Yeah,
wine glass.
the wine glass. Her favorite wine glass.
She says she tries to use plastic when she's at your place.
Yeah. Yeah, that peach cobbler's good. I couldn't really appreciate it yesterday morning, but I pulled my way through it.
You would have never known though by watching that.
It's called The Show Must Go On, right? No refunds given. Yeah, it's amazing where stuff shows up years after you misplace it. That's why I think doing a real thorough cleaning and getting rid of old crap is really good to do once a year.
I do it every couple of weeks.
Well, you travel light. So.
Yeah.
All right. See if we can get up to 150 thumbs up. No, we usually end up donating most of the fruit, PJ. You paid for the member-only chat. I expect you to be professional, even when you're sick. Exactly. That's exactly right. The only thing requested is a thumbs up here. That's the. That is the membership. Those peaches.
Those peaches were. I would smoke a joint, then all of a sudden, like late at night, walk out
To the
tree, grab about 6 of those things, and get all stoned and sit and eat in front of the over the sink, and just let the juices just roll.
Oh man! The first time you had to change your shirt, you bit into a plum or something.
Yeah, it was all over.
You weren't used to that, were you?
No.
Oh man, it's been a good year for production so far. So next we have the second wave of plums, which are the elephant heart plums. They come in, and usually August. August is my favorite month of the year. Things are just usually pretty calm and mellow. I can't say this year will be that way, but
Man, I don't know. These times are getting crazy. When you got Portland riding for over 50 days, I mean, that is crazy.
yeah, you cannot make jam out of these plums. No, they're not meaty plums. They're just meant for eating out of hand, fresh plums. They have to be the English variety of plums to make a jam out of them. These are the Japanese variety. I don't know what you could have done different on that meal.
Sweet Baby Ray's is a good sauce.
It is a really good sauce. I'm glad I got that honey one because it kind of
Yeah.
like helped it char,
Yep.
and with the sauce charring instead of the meat so much, so you get that sweet taste with it. You know.
That char is important when you're barbecuing.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't know whatever happened to
It's
Open
still
Pit.
around. It's in the dollar store now.
Okay.
But I don't like open pit. And my parents, that's what they used to always use. To me, it just
Take
tastes
care,
like vinegar.
PJ. Have a good night, sweetie. Thank you. 3 more thumbs up to 150. Yeah, I
Get on
remember
your next page.
open Pit. Haven't seen that for years.
Yeah, it's a dollar store item now.
Yeah, 85 infants to toddlers tested positive in Corpus Christi. Exactly. I
One
hope
woman
this thing
gave
isn't-
birth now.
I hope this thing isn't mutating to hit the young like it did in 1918. The second wave was
And they're
that.
saying that's what happened. Is that there's a new strain in Texas and Arizona.
They were, but we
It's
need
attacking the young.
we'll have to freeze it to ship. Which one is it, Missy? Because I had what the hell I had. Sue Pete sent me something from. She sent me 2 sauces. She sent me. I can't remember what the hell it is. Oh, Rosedale Barbecue. I haven't heard of that one. She sent Jack Stack and Arthur Bryant's. Yeah, both of them. I find to have a really moist cake that oil is good. Missy's like, forget that. Forget that. We have a, thank you guys, we hit 150 thumbs tonight. Missy's a barbecue aficionado there. None of that corporate stuff. Yeah, I've never really been partial to banana bread.
I love banana bread, zucchini bread, pumpkin bread, all that.
Yep, no corp. We do real barbecue. There we go. That's actually my favorite barbecue preparation in the nation is the Kansas City barbecue. Apple bread, yeah. Apple cinnamon bread, yeah. I like that. Could do like a good cinnamon raisin loaf too.
Oh my God. I was like, it was poking me in my back.
Date nut bread, yeah, I like
Ooh.
dates. I love dates. Just eating fresh dates is amazing.
There's a huge date
Sweatshirts,
farm.
Noreen, it's cold here, honey. Look up the temperature in Santa Rosa right now. I bet it's 68 degrees. Going to go down to the mid-50s. This is coastal California here.
In 29 Palms, there's a date farm there, and they make all kinds
Date
of
shakes
stuff.
and all kinds of
Yes.
things. I know that one.
man. I went there. I was like, wow, this is kind of cool.
Yeah, I hear you, Missy. Well, you get that marine layer that comes in at nighttime, and it doesn't burn off till like 10 or 11.
Wow, what's the temperature out towards the Midwest?
94 right now on South Carolina.
I'm wondering, like,
Bake a pizza pie, have beer and pizza. Shorts and hoodie season all year round, pretty much. That's it, Jacob. You don't really know till you get here. People, deep like, is it going to rain today? Nope, that's just the marine layer, But you feel a little mist because it's very
Yeah.
low, and it burns off. Hash browns from IHOP. You were eating hash browns from McDonald's. There you go, Miguel. Delicious.
95 plus 100% humidity. No thanks. I had enough years in Baltimore and Hong Kong to serve me for life. So 98 in Ohio today.
Oh man. Oh man.
Okay, 80 degrees with 70% humidity. I remember sleeping in the van last summer in Detroit and Chicago, 100 degrees, and just being in the van with the windows up and a little fan on. Wow.
Windows up. No, that was crazy.
Yeah. Yeah, they've got tremendous microclimates here. 9:35 p.m. I remember being in Yuma. Yuma goes down to like 88 or 90 degrees at night, but it's dry. It's like a dry heat. But they got the monsoon moving into Las Vegas now.
Oh, so it's about to be rain season for Las
Humid
Vegas?
and just sweaty, plus the heat.
Oh no, that's not good.
Not good at all. Oh, first time you ever seen it so hot, huh? 102, wow. So that's the real trade-off here is I don't pay anything. My electric bill averages gas and electric about $90 a month year round, so don't need AC here in the summer times. Vicky said it's hot, hot, hot. Yeah, that's why it's not a good time for protests right now because people can't, the heat will drive people crazy. Really ramps up protesters' moods, you know, when it's hot and sweaty and
Yeah.
sticky.
Man, I didn't realize it was that hot across the United States because it's so chill here.
He's like, man, the weather's so good out here, you know? Oh, you needed to take a dip. There you go. Yeah, the weather's the best part of being out here. I haven't seen snow since 1998 here.
Doesn't really rain much.
Rainy
Not too hot,
season.
not
The
too
rainy
cold.
season ends in April, and you won't get rain till November, December. Not one single day. Maybe May. You might have a pop-up shower. Other than that, that's what makes it so dangerous for fires here. By the time October comes, everything's kindling here. Just the slightest little thing just sets it off. Yeah, I'm only gonna have one cup tonight. But that Tim Hortons is real good. Heat ain't for weenies, yeah. Yeah, the best winter I ever, what was it Mark Twain said about San Francisco? The coldest winter day I ever spent was a summer day in San Francisco. I always tell D, bring your jacket, man, bring your jacket. Like, really, it's 95 up here. Yeah, it'll be 65, 70 down there.
And you're right every time.
Yeah, Judy, it's going to be a recurrent theme. You're seeing a cultural revolution. That's the only thing I can compare it to, a cultural revolution.
Yeah, I don't know. The sad part is we have a president that wants to help these cities out. These cities are telling them, keep your people out of here.
Well, all that does is enhance the exodus from cities. How many people sitting around Seattle and Portland and New York City are like, we're out of here. We can work remotely. Why should we be here?
Right.
That's why I'm glad I'm 50 miles outside of San Francisco. It is sad, but all that does is enhance the trend that's already underway and just keep it going.
look like I'm Chinese.
I don't even think we have our Wednesday night farmers markets here anymore in town.
Katati. It's closest
Oh yeah,
one.
Katati.
I think that's like the only one.
That was a cool little town, wasn't it?
That was. When all this is done and over with, there's 2 towns I want to go and just camp at. And one of them's that one you took me to, the hippie town north of here.
Gurnville?
Gurnville.
Yeah.
Definitely got to go there and go down the river and just have a good time. And then Katati. I want to stay a night or weekend in Katati.
Man, you would love Point Reyes Station down in Marin County. Oh man, that is really unreal. Beautiful town, right on the San Andreas fault there. Out to see the redwoods. Yeah, the problem is the parks are closed. Drinking a coffee and eating a sticky bun on the Embarcadero.
Gurnville's got redwoods?
Yeah, the Armstrong Woods. Yeah.
What? I didn't know
Huge
that.
ones, yeah.
What? Like
But
the
the park
sequoias?
is closed, yeah. Yeah,
Oh, man.
because we were going to go in there, but it was closed.
I love the sequoias.
These are big redwoods. They have some big ones in there. Yeah, there we go. Chef says Point Reyes is awesome. You have all kinds of cool stuff. Nice to see you, Chef. Thanks for coming in tonight.
How you doing, Chef?
You have the Cowgirl Creamery down there, and there's done a lot of videos, a lot of live streams and things, so definitely has to be on the to-do list.
Yeah.
And it only takes about 40 minutes to get down there, so
Yeah.
it's nice. But the drive down is spectacular.
Thank you, Chef. Hey, you
Spectacular.
should rewind this and I'll show you how to make some hash browns.
They were good. They were good. It was a feast tonight, Chef. I'll tell you, the barbecue wings and the legs. Rosie Jen
Zucchini
says it was
squash.
95 today. She says it's hot, Rosie. Yeah, I hear you.
Grilled okra, homemade hash browns,
Yeah. Good evening, Sint.
and Beyond Meat brats.
Chef made hash browns last week. Yeah. Chef should be on the Food Network.
Oh, Chef made hash browns last week.
That's where you should be, Lisa. That's where Chef should be, right on the Food Network there. 95 is hot. We're in California. It's a totally different climate on this side of the Sierras here. We're under an Alaskan influence. Rarely do we have that. We'll have that high pressure build over the Nevada desert, and that'll swirl the heat in, and there's been some warm nights here. I was just visiting, but I loved it. I must go. Thank you, Judy. You take care. Have a good one. We're in Alabama. I like Alabama. Like Alabama.
It's nice here, man. It's really nice.
You were surprised at how different the weather is here from the
Weather's
rest.
just perfect.
I mean,
I've never.
when did it
been to a
really
place
hit
where it's
you?
so
Like
perfect.
finally 2 weeks ago, you're like, man, it just never really.
Yeah, 2 weeks ago I was like, okay, so this ain't just like a spring thing. This is the real thing.
It's the real thing.
See, I'm used to 4 seasons.
The days are getting shorter for sure, but we still have my favorite month of August ahead. I don't know what it's going to be like this year, but
This is my favorite.
I
month,
hope to be
July.
down in San Diego down there.
This year's gone by so fast.
That's all right, Missy. A little bit of very weak trolling out there. Central Coast when the valley heats up. Yeah. John said he's been busy for a couple weeks. 97 in Baltimore. Cold weather beer. Normally we'd be out there on the front, on those marble steps in the hood with the radio on, listen to the Chuck Thompson call those Oriole games, drinking some national beer. I don't like winter. I like, well, my favorite time of year is I love the month of August. It's my favorite month because it always seems to be the most mellow before back to school. But between Thanksgiving and Christmas is my favorite stretch of the year. Eventually, yeah, I'll probably get down there first. Yeah, hey Amy, how you doing? That was the whole plan earlier, was to do the California coast, and we see how that worked.
Yeah.
You can't see anything when stuff's shut down. Forget about it.
I really wanted to see Tara too.
We'll see her. Yeah, did anybody see the comet?
It's supposed to be right above the horizon.
Yeah, it's
So
too
the best
low.
place
There's
to
no
be would
place.
be to go to the beach to
Yeah,
see that.
there's no way you can see it here. It's just,
No.
it's no way. Yeah, I don't blame you, Chef. Hope you're doing well, Amy. Pismo for years. Summer season was busiest time. Bigger than the holiday. Everyone from the valley and beyond. Great, fun-packed pier. Yeah, I've never been to Pismo. I look forward to seeing that. I've been to Manhattan Beach, Santa Monica, San Diego, La Jolla. They're all spectacular. I didn't see the comet, no.
No.
My comet was my projectile vomit into the toilet. That was my comet tail right there. You know what, Nature Woman? They're slick here in California. There's very limited parking on the coast. So, they have big parking lots that accommodate a lot of vehicles, but to keep people from coming, they just close all the parking facilities. So unless you're biking in
Or
on a
walking
very
in.
dangerous Highway 1 or walking in, forget about it. Yeah, the Thursday market in Oceanside.
They said they won't keep the locals out, but it will keep everybody else from coming
Yeah.
in. Which is true.
Too much seaweed. That was the way San Diego would have a lot of seaweed sometimes. But that's a healthy environment, the kelp and everything there.
Seaweed is?
Yeah, seaweed and kelp are indicative of a healthy marine environment.
Oh. Did not know that.
But I don't know, the state of the oceans these days in the world. Yeah, it feels creepy when it touches your leg, yeah. What's creepier is stepping on a crab or a stingray in Tampa Bay. I'm down in Tampa Bay, going in the water, and they're like, "You better shuffle your feet." And I'm like, "What the hell does that mean?" Well, you might step on a stingray. You got to give them a little bit of knowledge that you're a little bit of heads up that you're coming, or else, man, if you get hit by a barb on a stingray. Yeah, Alabama has great beaches. And you got Pascagoula, Mississippi down there. And you got from basically from where Tallahassee going west over there. Oh, Pascagoula's dirty water. Okay. Huh. Well, I never went on the beach. It just looked like a pretty cool place. You hear about Padre Island, Galveston, those beaches.
What's the other one? Man, they just said it on here, Corpus Christi.
Can you make a good fish or shrimp taco?
Yeah.
Padre, Galveston. I've been to Daytona and Miami and Sarasota, Naples, Clearwater, all of those beaches.
Here's a very true statement. Since I left back in 2018, traveled all over the United States, been to several different coasts and beaches and things like that, and not once have I touched the ocean since I left. Not one time.
Brownwater, hey Charles, how you doing? But that Brownwater produces some great shrimp. There you go. Yeah, thumbs up are appreciated if you're coming into the chat. Let's see if we can roll those numbers up a little bit. Wow, Galveston is disgusting. Wow. What makes it disgusting, Scottish? What's the anything out of the Gulf? Gross. I just eat deep water fish myself, cold water fish. The water's so dirty. Okay. See you and D go fishing if you're ever allowed to do it again. You can theoretically go, but I'm not sure if D has, if you go out there and you're prone to seasickness, there's no turning around on the boat. And I've seen people spend 10 hours just in the head vomiting on a boat. And I'll tell you, the waves and rollers are big out there.
I have about as much desire to go fishing as you have to jump out of a plane with me. Yeah. So let's put it that way.
Well, the only thing, when you hook a nice big salmon, man, wow. Or I had
when you're flying down there.
I had a big rock cod. I put it on my Instagram. It was a huge one, man. Ling cod, about a 14-pounder. That was nice.
I hate fishing. I don't like anything about it.
I used to shore fish in Hawaii. I love that. Being out there at 5 a.m. in the morning, and man, that was great. Okay, the town of Galveston is great, but the water is gross. Okay. All right. If you go to Galveston, the water is much better from the ship channel on the Crystal Beach Resort side. I never had any problem with the water temperature in Hawaii. The only thing, I cut my ankles up on that lava rock fishing one time. Boy, that stuff is hard and sharp. Yeah, I love Galveston because of the history, the tremendous history in Galveston.
I love kayaking.
I think Galveston remains the biggest natural disaster in the history of America, I believe, down there.
Really?
I believe it was the 1910 hurricane just plowed in and with like zero warning, and I think that's it.
Wow.
Yeah, we'll be getting to see you sunbathing on your deck. All with your shenanigans. There you go. Well, I got a blow-up pool if I hit another hot spell here. Yeah, I got this pool was sent to me, a little tiny one, like a play pool, so I might blow that up on the hot weather and
just chilling.
Beach
and have
ball,
a couple of drinks.
beach ball. Yeah, just do a little
That would be
video.
a good stream.
Yep.
Actually, on the McNamara.
Yep. I would just do it on O'Kelly and just wear a more covering outfit on it. Yeah. I lived in Hawaii for 9 months. I would not move or recommend that you live in Hawaii. On Oahu, now I can't speak to other islands. I know Colleen Aloha lives on the Big Island, which is a different kind of
What's wrong with Hawaii?
feeling. Oahu is terrible traffic. There's a lot of bad feeling between the indigenous Hawaiians on the what they call the leeward side, the western side of the island, and then they complain about the rich valleys on the east and north Turtle Bay, and there's always this conflict. There's always this unease. Like you wouldn't want to get on a bus at the wrong time in the wrong location, or you could get your ass kicked just on general
Oh man,
principles. Yeah, that's right, Jacob. So also the weather is basically the same. You don't get the change of seasons. It's hard to go to like a Christmas buffet at a hotel like the Pacific Beach Hotel in Hawaii, and you come out stuffed and it's 90 degrees outside and sweaty. You know what I mean? You just don't feel like it's a holiday spirit. Spend a weekend. That's what I'm saying, Shap. The history in Galveston is tremendous.
Why do they like spam so much?
Because of World War II, because of Pearl Harbor was a big base for Pacific theater operations against the Japanese in World War II. So that's where all the food was brought into and stuff to be put on ships to go over to supply the fighters. And there was so much spam brought in it, they just started putting it into the supermarkets there, and people fell in love with it. Spam musubi, and
Wow.
it's like a spam sushi, musubi they call it.
Oh no, I'm not gonna eat spam. Never have, never will.
Oh, spam's fine by me. I don't like to eat it out of the can. I like to fry it up a little bit. That's fine. It's good. Yeah, spam kept the soldiers going, and the Hawaiians,
Food in the yard.
the Hawaiians fell in love with it, and per capita, the most consumption of spam is in Hawaii.
Oh, he ate it too much in the service in the fox.
Oh yeah, that'll turn you off to it. Yeah, spam isn't bad fried, Cheryl, huh? Yeah. Yep, thumbs up or appreciated if you're coming into the chat. Daddy-o. So, after 9 months on Hawaii, I was ready to get out. Just too, even gone fishing 3 or 4 times a week early in the morning, and just got to be too repetitive. And they have the H1, H2 freeways there, and they're always H3. They're just, you wouldn't think being out on a Pacific island, 5-hour flight time from the West Coast, that there would be traffic, but
No, I picture it to be like
worst freaking highway I've
highway.
ever been on in my life. Look at how Honolulu ranks for worst traffic congestion
Really?
in America. Yeah,
Is it really that busy?
terrible.
I just could never picture that many Americans
The
living in Hawaii.
The H1, I would take that 2 or 3 times. Then I just said, screw this. I'm just going to do surface streets. Terrible, terrible. Maggie said, D, hope you're doing well.
Oh, hey. Yep, doing good.
Yeah, spam grilled with pineapple on a hamburger. I think that would be great.
Scrapple. I've never had that either. I've made it, but I've never had it.
Yeah, it's gone back to the comfort. There you go, Golden State. A lot of people have been buying foods that remind them of their childhood. Yeah, the public city bus from, they would have the one bus or whatever it was called. From Pearl Harbor to Honolulu, it took forever because you got to go through Aiea, Pearl City, and traffic is a nightmare, D. It is an absolute nightmare. Plus, I paid $1,500 to have a car shipped over, and then had to pay to ship it back. Yeah, you have to put it on Matson. They were the I can't remember what the other one. Matson had like a monopoly on it at that time. So, but after the first month or 2 was great, but after that, no. And not only that, Rosie, but they're always working on it, which causes tie-ups. Yeah, Joey D, it's a mess. Just the prize for the worst road traffic, and I've been through LA more times than I got fingers and toes, but nothing compared to trying to get downtown on the H1. Fry spam and scramble up some eggs. It makes a wonderful sandwich. Yeah, there you go, Mike B. That's good. It's good.
Hey, Mike.
Lisa said, my childhood was beautiful. I just didn't realize it. Yeah, what do you think of my bread? You've had my bread.
I haven't.
You never had my bread?
Never made bread since I've been around.
Even the man who shall not be named raved about that bread.
Nope, never had it. Never had it. No, you made
Okay,
pies and
Darby,
cakes.
take care.
Cobbler.
Yeah. Yeah, I've made baguettes and artisan loaves and all
I would
kinds
love
of
to have some sourdough. That's my favorite bread.
Yeah, so do I, Sherry. I got no patience for crowded roads and stuff. Yeah, I will, Noreen. I sure will. Yeah. These kids nowadays will never know how it feels to be really free like we were, yeah. It's a very tough world right now. Absolutely tough world. My lifetime, I've never seen a confluence of events so bad like this. I mean, they asked the president today or yesterday, "Are you going to abide by the election results?" He's like, "We'll see." Like, what? You know? I guess he can't fathom that he could possibly lose. You know? So
He can't though, unless it's the mail-in votes that really they used to screw with him in the election.
I don't know. I kind of think his level of support is way down out there. I don't think
There's a lot
my
of secret
gripe with
supporters.
him is there wasn't a lot of comfort or leadership really given in this pandemic. That's my big gripe, is there hasn't been one national address or anything just to unify people's spirits.
Ooh, a margarita pizza. I like to make those. Those are fun to make.
Maybe a margarita with those maters. Yeah, that looks good. Stocking. I'd always make sure you're stocked up. I'd always make sure you're stocked up to be able to stick it out for 6 months.
You should always have a stock.
You should always be able to
Always.
feed yourself for 6 months.
And what I tell people is to pull from their stock and replenish it every week, so you always have that stock and it's always fresh.
You heard the ice cream guy coming by, huh? That guy comes at 9 a.m. in the morning. He's rolling down.
Oh, I know. Sometimes earlier. I'm like, Jesus.
He
man.
uses the horn.
Yes. Doesn't do this ding ding ding.
Doesn't
No,
do
it's
the
ring,
bell.
ring.
He uses the horn.
Wake up, kids, and get your parents' money.
But that guy goes out at 9 o'clock and doesn't go back till 9 o'clock at night. 12-hour day out there humping
7
that
days a
stuff.
week.
Share what you eat and rotate, exactly. Yeah. I'm just always glad to have a stock of stuff here that I'm good to go for a long period of time. I got a generator. I got everything.
That's it. P2E.
Said prepping though. Prepping's a big time prepper.
I used to be in my cabin when I was in my cabin, but I can't do that on a bike or nothing like that.
No,
You
you
know what I
can't.
mean?
But
Not even in
a bike
minivan.
gives you the freedom to
Up and
escape
go
a
if I need to.
situation.
If I
Exactly.
need to get somewhere, I can get
Suppose
out.
you're in Portland and you have a tent pitch downtown at the park, and you start to see the stuff
Ooh, man.
hit the fan.
I can pack up and
Yeah,
get
you
out.
can pack out and
Wow.
be gone and be 10 miles outside of the city within 1 hour. You can
Yeah.
be out there,
Easy.
and ain't no cops gonna bother you on the outskirts because they're
No.
all gone into Portland.
And I always have my bug out bag waiting ready.
Oh, I'm sorry, prepping. You've always been a really, really nice person. God bless you. Really nice guy. I've known
Yeah, he's a great guy.
prepping for years. 5 years. Yeah, got to sell a lot of ice cream, but they carry snacks on there, pork rinds and
Stuffed
flaming hot-
animals and cotton candy.
stuffed animals.
Just pretty much it reminds me of like a carnival or something that they would go around in a carnival to do.
Exactly.
What they do around the neighborhood.
Exactly. Well,
Yeah,
we
you
got to
can't
get
do that.
through it. I remember, the Cultural Revolution in China was 10 years, from 1966 to 1976. It was the worst 10 years in China. Many people suffered as the radical left took over.
Yeah.
How you like that sun coming in behind there, huh?
That is beautiful.
Yeah, you could drink from their hose. Yeah. I would like to make paella one night. I think that would be interesting to make a paella. I'm not much on lingua, but you know, even with regular sausage or something in there. Paella would be good, huh? I like that Spanish rice and all that. Yeah, it's pretty, isn't it? Just getting that sun sinking down. Yeah, I think that'd be a good kitchen stadium. I think that'd be great. I just can't wait to meet up with Chef and get him on Kitchen Stadium and featured on the channel here. Be like, holy smoke!
Looking for a place to vacation? Sarasota. I mean, not Sarasota.
Too many ingredients,
Santa
not
Rosa.
many or too not easy to find. Okay, you make a damn fine paella, yeah. I bet you do, Chef. You look like you knocked out some incredible food. You really have to have a flat pan, but I wouldn't buy a flat pan, but I would just try to pull it off in a wok, I guess. So saffron, yeah. Isn't saffron like ounce for ounce the most expensive cooking ingredient there is? Like $1,000 for a couple ounces or something. The best paella in the world is served in Portugal. It always looks good when I see street fairs and things, and they have a paella restaurant here in town. It always looks really good. I'm so mad about saffron. Oh, you can get a pan for $20? That could be doable. Yeah, we knew you knew neighbors. Here's a very transient neighborhood. All right, D, hold down the fort a minute. I gotta use the restroom.
Alrighty. It reflects back on your lenses, yeah. Really, Chef? I'd never noticed that. Well, where I grew up, it wasn't that close. The neighborhood was not close. You can get away with almost anything. Made Rosie look like she had a sun booger, huh? Yeah. But not money, road. They told us to get out of their house or off their property. We did, but that was about it. Well, it's not that late here. It's only 8:30 or 8:09 in me. Man, that sativa got me like, I don't know, not supposed to get you tired, but it got me baked and tired. How you doing, Jackie Blue? Doing all right. Doing okay. Oh yeah, see now the sun's going down. You can see it going through the lattice. It won't be so bright now. Yeah. I have a full week. It's not gonna be working, but I do have a full week this week. Rosie has other glasses. Just, I think that was the only wine glass.
I think that's the only wine glass I have. Just to give you a heads up, Janet.
Sorry. So yeah, that was 2 glasses and a beer bottle that I broke here so far.
And I'm usually the one that breaks crap all the time around here.
Homemade popcorn balls. I used to love those as a kid
Yeah.
too.
Used to get candy apples and caramel apples would pull your fillings out and crap. Yeah.
Bobbing for apples was fun.
I don't think I ever did that.
You never did that at a Halloween party? Bob for apples?
Nope. In my neighborhood, they try to drown you if you went there.
Perfect time. They're bobbing.
Yeah, bobbing. I don't know what the hell happened, man. Went down and never came up again. Yeah, labor intensive. The homeless came trick-or-treating last year.
Are you serious?
Yeah, at 9 o'clock we usually have the older guys show up. And
Seriously?
Yep. Yep.
What they ask?
They pull their t-shirt up over their face to act like they're a ghost and trick-or-treat.
Oh no!
I'd be like, great costume, man. Thank you. Oh, that sounds good, Libra. Yeah, I love caramel popcorn. There's a place in Ocean City, Maryland. It's called Fisher's Popcorn. Unbelievable. They throw that sugar in and it caramelizes, and they throw that popcorn in and give you a box of that. Wow. Unreal butter. They throw tons of butter into it. Oh, man.
Remember dinner on the ground after church? Yes, I was forced to go to church for like 5 days a week. It was horrible.
Yeah, you wouldn't do anything in my neighborhood that could possibly lead to death or dismemberment on Halloween. Yeah, yeah. Maybe somebody from Baltimore here remembers Fisher Popcorn. Man, they'd line up for that. Ooh, man, Golden State, wow. Hot sugar is give you the worst burn in the history of planet Earth. That, and I remember the time Janet was cooking bacon and the grease splashed up on her. She had a terrible burn on her arm.
How do they form the popcorn balls then?
I guess while it's hot, you got to kind of hold it. They probably have a popcorn mold, ball mold that you stick it in. God, that's the worst pain in the world is hot sugar. That's why candy making is such a dangerous profession. Because you're working at very high temperatures, 350, 370 degrees to get a hard set, and hard crack. And ooh. I'm always very careful when I've made kitchen bikini baking with the peanut brittle and things like that. I'm always very careful.
Okay. Rice Krispie treats. I love Rice Krispie treats.
Okay, you use a wooden spoon to mix and let it cool a little, butter your hands and form them. Yeah, it's very dangerous. Candy making is very dangerous. You have very high temperatures. Water boils at 212 degrees, so when you're working 370 degrees and temperatures like that. Hey, Lolly.
2 plastic molds, a top and a bottom.
Yeah, I think you would
popcorn
just
balls.
put it together and. Yeah, taffy just pulls teeth
I
out.
used to
the
make
fillings.
taffy with my grandmother, saltwater taffy, all the time. That was fun as a kid.
Hot oatmeal to the face. Oof.
I've seen that a couple of times in lockup before. Hey, Lolly.
Well, I'm going to tend to the garden and got some shrubs I got to get cut up back here. You can see them over here. And I'll probably do a little day trip here and there. See how things shake out in California. It doesn't look good.
No, it doesn't. The whole country doesn't look good.
Like I say, I'm not going to invest money into a degraded experience on the coast. Tall holiday tin, cheese. First there was a whole lot of regular. Yeah, that's it, Jacob. Peanut butter Rice Krispie treats. They sound good.
I do remember that, Jake. Because us kids were the ones that would eat the caramel corn or the other
and the
one.
cheese and the regular
Yeah.
popcorn would be last. Guest that would stop at the dollar store and pick up the $1 tin of sugar cookies or whatever. Yeah, taffy's the most expensive candy because I end up in a dentist chair to replace fillings. Exactly. My taffy eating days are long gone.
Peanut butter popcorn balls. I've never heard of that.
People get very creative. What you don't see too often anymore is the red candy apples. Yeah, those tin sugar cookies, just all fat. And those mom's cookies that had the white icing and the sprinkles on them. Back in
Those
that.
were good.
Yeah, you can make pizza. I've made some pizzas before. I just can't risk my dental work on saltwater taffy anymore. Crunch and munch, yeah.
7-Eleven has this new popcorn out. It's called Sweet and Salty, and all it is just white sugar and salt. But man, I cannot stop eating that crap.
Do a deep dish pizza. I don't think I have the right pan for deep dish. Yeah, there's a lot of peach cobbler because I couldn't even keep down what I ate yesterday. So.
You ever had Pistizzi's?
Never heard of it.
Oh, it's really good.
What is it?
It's like a pastry. It's Maltese. It's really good.
No peach sorbet yet, Libra. No. I think do you need a blender or a food processor or something like that? Use your rectangular pan. I could. I just don't know if I want that much of a calorie fiesta.
Yeah, calories. That sounds like a lot.
Best pizza I ever had was hey Lisa, yeah, that sounds brioche cinnamon rolls. Best pizza I ever had, it was a deep dish one. It was at Burt's in Morton Grove, Illinois.
outside of Chicago. You had to wait 45 minutes for it, but the
45 minutes for a
45
pizza?
minutes. Yeah,
Holy
it
crap.
was worth it. It was worth it because the sauce was so banging on that thing, and it was perfection. Perfection.
I don't know, that pizza that we had in Katati was like really good.
Yeah, Lieber said yes. Best deep dish pizza in Chicago. The best. I'll tell you, Lieber, I can't even describe just how amazing it tasted. You wait a long time to get it, but wow. What's your least favorite year of your life? I would say so far this is shaping up to be a very, very difficult year. And I've lived through the riots of 68 and 72, and just for a really bad vibe, by far this year takes the cake. This is a astoundingly bad year. This is one of those years that will burn in people's minds as a bad, bad year.
It's gonna be hard to come out of.
Weren't you shocked, Libra, how good that it's a shocking pizza. Bert's in Morton Grove, Illinois. It's a very unassuming building, and the people really nice. You ought to see the review I did on that place. It's just, it was so good. It wasn't even in a pizza class. It like transcended pizza. It was almost like you got transported to heaven.
Where is this at, Chicago?
Morton Grove.
Morton Grove.
Yeah.
Is that the pizza company?
It's called Bert's Pizza in Morton
Bert's
Grove.
Pizza. I'm gonna have to take a trip down there and check that out, man. That sounds really good.
Yeah, nothing good's gonna come from this. Nothing. Oh, I'll tell you, Libra. There's pizza, and then this thing was just.
It's a whole class of its own.
You couldn't even put it in a pizza class because everything was perfect. Everything. They have special pans. They bake it in. Hey, Steve, how you doing? Good homemade pizza that you make yourself. I've made good pizzas. But I tried to make pizzas back in March, and guess what? There were no pepperonis in stock. They'd all been cleaned out. That's when
So
we had
would
this.
you
We had
compromise
this.
with?
We had this shortage. I didn't make it. We had this shortage of pepperonis and pork products because of the processing plants.
So no Italian sausages.
No, there wasn't
You couldn't
anything.
eat
The only thing you
nothing
get
except
was
for hamburgers.
Johnsonville brats. That was about it. That was about all you could get. That pizza was so good. I mean, I just didn't expect it would be that good, and it was just ended up being absolutely amazing. I guess so, Bill Ellis. I don't want to, I'm probably not my favorite get down flavor on that menu, but Chef Boy RD. That's another guy who was real, Chef Boy RD.
Was he
real
really?
person? Yeah. Oh, okay, Libra. Couldn't get your usual olive oil.
Morocco is decent, but I like Lebanon stuff. So I'm hoping by next month I'll have my teeth.
I think I've had Iranian oils very good from over there. The olive oil, Iranian. Also, there's Iranian pistachios are just in a world by themselves too. Yeah, fantastic. California has some great olive oils. I was showing Dee some of the olive groves and things here in California.
It was nice.
Imports of a lot of things. Just look at camera gear these days.
They're
it's
changing
all
everything.
back order because the shipping hasn't been there.
And they're changing all the trade agreements now, and we're going against China, and there's so much into it that it's just you're better off buying something from Mexico, Canada, or the United States right now.
Well, I'm hoping that this drives the reemergence of manufacturing in America coming up. These things, we claw back some of the industries that we've lost. Looks like rain, huh? Yeah, time to open some factories. There's nothing like shortages to encourage people. I can't say that, Pig Boy. Maybe 8 people got blocked tonight. You know, but that's what it takes to have a positive chat here. So apologies, Pig Boy. You're always welcome here. Olive oil from the Mediterranean is far better. Yep. Those companies will just, yeah, I mean, it's all part of the reemergence. We have to get back to work, or we are, Lisa, I know, but you're always welcome here, Pig Boy. You're a OG. Pig Boy is a proud Texan.
We block side chat stalkers.
Yeah, I've been very, very happy with my mods in my chat. To have 300 people in a chat that you're not talking crap on people and stuff is quite a positive thing, I think. 30 million people would be an army, Lisa.
30 million homeless people, yeah.
I know it's coming. I don't want to be an alarmist. I don't want to be that person, that makes hay out of that.
No, but you can see the signs.
Yeah, you can
see
the
what's
signs.
coming up. And if you do your research, you can tell it's coming really soon.
We see what's coming. I mean, this week is this used to be the Wild West here, but not anymore. This is the last week of the pandemic payout, too, the $600 enhancement.
They're trying to change it.
Good luck.
Nancy Pelosi is.
Hey, there you go, Sherry. Yeah, looking better and better for a boarding house. I can cook and bake. There we go. Might have to have a rest home for people escaping all the...
Should get the your spigots going out back and run some electricity posts and start charging YouTubers.
Yeah. Yeah, put up a big boarding house out back. Rosie's Roadhouse of Doom. And that would be it. Can you imagine? I imagined Friday night at the center you would have like the small pool with little palm trees and the laundry facility and that barbecue cookout fire pit thing there and the people all pulling in their little rigs there. That'd be pretty cool.
You could accommodate 4 back there. 4 to 6.
Yep.
They're very tight for 6. Yeah, that's just a stimulus check, people. We're talking about the unemployment benefits.
Yeah, imagine the drama. Can you imagine that'd be a hell of a stream thing? Just set up some cameras on poles.
I got somebody that's willing to help me out to get my unemployment, and they'll back pay me from the very beginning.
Good luck. The feds have gone to Portland.
Yeah.
Well, that's where you come in,
not
Sherry.
happy about it.
Sherry, you're going to have the wooden spoon to maintain law and order.
Yeah, I'm hoping by next month to have new teeth.
Yeah, I hear you, Pig Boy. I paid in a crap load of money over the years in taxes. You got us, Pig Boy. At least you got a nice 20-acre property now.
Yeah.
There's our neighborhood symbol, the car horn. Yeah, the Gunsmoke Hostel. That's where I need Sherry there with the long spoon to maintain law and order. And he says, Rosie Congress comes back tomorrow. I think they're going to extend that $600, give everybody $1,200 check. Well, we'll see, Eddie.
I think I'm going to do both, actually, to be honest with you.
We'll see what happens.
I
I know the closer it gets to the election, the more goodies will be handed out, so that's for darn sure. You don't want to be that person that blocked people from getting, so we're just, what was the deficit, $1 trillion in June for the national deficit?
Yeah, it's going to be way more than that now.
You wonder why silver and gold are going up?
It's time to buy silver and gold.
It's like what's it, Burl Ives sang, silver and gold, silver and gold.
A buddy of mine used to sing that to his wife every Christmas, and she'd get so pissed off, she'd be like, "Shut the fuck up, you fools!" And that's all we had to sing was silver and gold, silver and gold. That's all we had to do.
Yeah, I worked 46 years, big boy. I'm eligible to collect Social Security this year, but I'm not going to collect. Trailers for sale, rooms to let for.
Well, that was the whole point, Lisa, was to give people the $600 a week so that they could stay at home and not go to work. They don't want people to help prevent the spread of the coronavirus. And you're right, Janet. The Senate doesn't want any part of the $600 extension, but those are two separate bills that they're going to be working on.
Wasn't that great, Patricia? The great Burl Ives is the snowman on Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer. They're laying people off every day now. So now what? This is only the beginning of the crap storm, Janet. It's hard woodpecker in my tree just now. I don't see him. A little here red on there. I told you, a guy I went to college with at his place up in Bel Air, Maryland. He said one summer, 5 a.m., this woodpecker would just somehow or another perch right on the siding of the house. And everybody be sleeping and sit straight up. And they're out there with a broom trying to chase the thing around. It's like we could never figure out what it was trying to get in the siding. He said after a month we had guns trying to shoot it, and I blew out my brother's window on his car, with the shotgun. He said we did more damage. Almost fell out the windows. It was like, ha, Woody the Woodpecker.
40,000 people. Man, that's a lot. That's a lot.
Nobody wants to travel now. It would be a pretty significant chunk, Sherry. It's like a 40% difference. E-commerce, yeah, get into some e-commerce, make some side income, yeah. Yeah, we know Penny. You've never showed up on my chat before, so yeah, I'm shedding a tear. Oh, it wasn't me shooting it. It was funny as hell. Have a good evening. Time to go back and work in school before we are in depression. That's what I'm saying. So that's Trump's policy is go take your chances and get going.
He encourages women.
Yeah, she's our moral center. Somebody that's never been on the chat before, just pops in. Yeah, we know friendship. Oh, yeah. Well, it wasn't me that tried to shoot it. Oh, and try having something peck on your siding for a month in a row and see how you feel. No in-school class. That's a definite, you know, when a troll comes in with another name right behind it, boom. Right there.
Well, and you know what? That no class in school thing, all the science shows that all the Western worlds have already got their kids in school. There's not one case of it. The science shows that it's safe for the children to be in school.
Now, Eddie,
We can't ignore science.
Eddie said it's going to be a terrible Christmas this year, holiday. I'm gonna take a different tact. I'm gonna say we might have a Christmas that really gets people in touch with the real spirit of Christmas. That it's not all about gifts and presents and money that you can spend on people, but maybe find a deeper meaning. Yeah, because we're a country that values freedom, Janet. We're not a people that are easily told what to do.
This country's
Yeah,
founded
there
on-
you go, Ozzy. Bugger the woodpecker. My
Hey,
sleep
what's
is
up, Aussie?
Ozzy,
What's
what's
up,
up?
man? I love that
Yo.
dude. I love that
I
dude.
love Ozzy too.
I wish we could meet up, but we can't. We can't travel to each other's countries.
Yeah, that's right, big boy. God will come back. There'll be more. There'll be a spiritual element. It starts to get added back. Look, they survived the Great Depression in the 1930s. Okay. Sometimes you got to tear down the house to build a new structure.
I question a lot.
There
of
we
these
go,
new
Ozzy. The
cases.
cops will never take me alive. Well, if school's out here, it's going to put a real pinch on people with daycare and child care and all that.
Well, that's true, Golden State, because they proved that out in Flint, Michigan, when they stopped reporting crime dropped. Not that it was not happening. Crime rate dropped. They got out on the number one per capita of the world.
The biggest trend is the collapse of demand for office space, office buildings. Number two is the migration out of cities. That's the next big phenomenon. Working remotely has already been proven it can work for 5 months, so there'll be no going back to the old way.
No,
It's
this
a new,
has
it's a new era.
drastically changed the entire country, if not the world.
It's changing the world.
Man, that dinner was so good.
It was. Now you're appreciating it finally.
Yeah,
You only gave it a 6 out of 10. I'm like, are you crazy? That was delicious.
it was good.
Yes, some people are trying to survive. I get that. I see them all the time. You remember that, Sherry? How quiet it was here? Unbelievable.
Here's true.
The real
facts.
surprise is going to be if Biden gets elected, how little we be able to do to change anything.
The facts are between 40 and 50 children under the age of 18 have died of COVID this year.
That's right, Bill Ellis. The whole service,
244 people died of the flu
a lot of the service sector is going to implode.
under the age of 18. So 244 died of the age of flu, or under the age of 18 died of the flu, and only 30 died of COVID. Then that should tell you something. It's okay to open schools.
Just remember, most services are desires, not needs. You don't need to go to a bar. You don't need to go to a restaurant. You don't need to go to a movie theater. You don't need to get your nails done. Yeah, kids carried on.
Well, Janet, all you gotta do is look at the CDC. It's on CDC. I found that out through the CDC website. So.
Yeah, that's the difference between a service sector. Service sector is a luxury, not a necessity. Good question, Bill Ellis. Yeah, there'll be movies. Yeah.
How's your brother doing, Cheryl? Means it should be taken care of, and the rest of the folks should work.
Yeah, but your children's mental health are in serious conditions.
Yeah, I know the depression very well, Lisa. Extremely well. I'm very well versed on the history from 1880 to 1940. Remember, the difference now is in 1932 there was no safety net. There was no Social Security. There was no Medicare. There was no Medicaid. There was no welfare, anything. We've already exhausted all those resources of the government now. So you're reaching the end of the line of what government's capable of doing. We built up this generation of enabled people, and it's going to be brutal. Like I said, I don't want to be around the day the welfare checks bounce. That's going to be a tough day. I believe I never got that virus. Some people have it, they don't know. Some people, yeah, they're asymptomatic, Eddie.
There's not very many with COVID, though. Asymptomatic patients with COVID is very low.
I think people will still be. I think people will still be fed in this country, Lisa.
Kids depend on those school lunches. 80% of American kids depend on school lunches. That's a lot.
Well, it looks like we're in a Malthusian era here of have the large swaths of the population taken out.
Social Security has been in danger for
sure,
many decades.
For sure. It's like as long as the presses keep running and it's just the person that one day decides that they're not going to take cheap dollars anymore.
Yeah, well, Misty, that's because they already got the money for those
that's right,
lunches.
That's right, Brandon.
And they're not going to get money the next year if they're not going to open for those lunches. There's no reason to give them the money for lunches. They're not going to open.
Yeah, nobody's going to go hungry. That's right. Somebody has to pay. It's all work and effort in and products out. Thank God for the lunch lady.
Yes.
Those fearless lunch ladies handing out those dreamsicles and fudgesicles at the school line. Yeah, the unsung heroes, Red Pill, that's exactly right. Good to see you back, by the way.
That's true, Lisa. Unfortunately, that's very true. Domestic violence rates have gone up. Drug usage rates have gone up. Could you imagine these kids being stuck at home with parents that are beating the crap out of each other using drugs?
Well, I mean, you know how many communities are supported by the meth trade and all that kind of stuff.
It's true, but I mean, that's a horrible thing.
Of course it is.
And there's so many children that are being abused and not being reported.
That's why in a lot of ways you can see that an authoritarian government is sometimes a good thing. Like China would never permit that type of situation. They just haul you off. You have 2 minutes in front of the 3 administrative judges of the People's Liberation Army, and boom, slug in your head, and then they go to drive to the family's house and collect the money for the trial and the bullet, and that's it. Boy, didn't they make some good cafeteria food?
I don't know.
Good
it wasn't
night,
the
Ninth
60s.
Element. Take care. Thanks for coming in.
Back in the 80s and 90s, though, it was garbage. The only thing you look forward to was the pizza. The big, humongous rectangle pizza.
I don't know. We took our lunches to school every day. Well, that's the philosophy that Trump has, Lisa. It's just we got to face this thing and just keep moving forward. Yeah, you even got seconds, Golden State. '70s they had some problems. I remember some problems. '80s were carefree. That was a decade I liked that. The '80s and '90s were nice. Feel good days of Bill
Like
Clinton.
I'm always saying, though, do your own research. Like, don't just go off of one or two news channels, because the news nowadays is biased. It's very biased.
We know that. Look at CNN versus Fox.
Yeah,
It's just
you really have to do your own research off of just go get away from news and actually do your own research, and you'll find out that a lot of this crap they're trying to spew and trying to push is not true.
I hated the '60s. I didn't much like the '70s. The '80s were cool. The '90s were cool. The way we treat our planet is. I agree. Hey,
I'm
you
a
don't-
conservative, and I agree with you.
I'm a middle of the roader, but you're exactly correct. I'm horrified by what's in the oceans and things. Absolutely. This shit is real, and I believe you, Missy. You know firsthand what's going on. I don't think anybody should downplay this pandemic, but yet we still have to face it. Was it the time or the camera or both? It's probably a combination of both.
I've also seen
Good Lord, they found a Coke
hospitals
can
that were totally empty. That
at the
said
bottom
they were
of the
full.
Mariana Trench. I know it's horrendous what these oceans. I think the whole thing is. I hate to say this, Dee and I talked about it the other day. It's like an end time scenario unfolding right now.
Yeah.
Disease, pestilence, famine, earthquakes. Good night, Ninth Element. Do you feel guilty to sneeze now? I think it's coughing. Sneezing's okay.
Oh man, when I was coughing because that water went down the wrong pipe the other day at that restaurant. Where were we at?
I don't know, but I was like, oh my God, here we go, man. We're going to get nailed out of here. Was that down
that was when we was having the beer.
Yeah.
Right downtown, man. I felt like
Yeah.
everybody's eyeballs were watching me.
Hey, Maggie, thank you.
I was so scared we're going to get kicked out of there just for me coughing up some water.
Bill Ellis says, I've stopped spitting at strangers.
Not me.
Yeah, we respect each other in here. We have opinions all over the map here, and you know what? You can come here and put it out. We got liberals, we got conservatives, we got middle of the roaders, but all of us care. The one common theme we all have is we don't like what's going on now, and we hope it gets better. Yeah, say it, don't spray it is a third-degree felony now.
Well, that bottle of wine's gone.
Well, you're its first drinking you really done.
Since the hot damn incident. Yeah. Haven't drank much since then at all.
Yeah, we're talking together, and people get the government that they deserve. So if it's going to be Biden, the responsibility will be on his shoulders at that point. So.
Keeping track of this old empty pack of cigarettes where I put all my cigarette butts in and shit. Getting all over the
Yeah, in 50 years, this will be history. Yeah.
Yeah, there'll be something else on it.
Just remember, civilizations rise, civilizations peak, and then civilizations decline. It's the nature of democracy to sow the seeds of its own destruction eventually, because people start voting themselves too many goodies from the treasury and depend on governments for too many things, and that's the beginning of the end.
I'm gonna have some dessert. Nitro cookies.
Nitro cookies. No, Dean gonna take a whiz on the tree. He's got manners.
No, there's a bathroom.
Yeah, all
right there.
great civilizations run their course. I can add more camo. Get your camo out. In fact, add more camo. There you go, Sherry. I should. I need a camo outfit. We will be tested, Lisa, but out of it will rise a new reality. A new...
No matter which way that this country goes, it's never ever going to be the same. No matter what happens, it's going to be totally different. Even if we have the same leader, different leader, everything is going to be different. It's never going to be the same. We're never going to have.
And if
people
you guys are
normal.
enjoying the chat, please thumbs up. You can see the one person with bouncing between their troll accounts doing the thumbs down. They will disappear after the chat is over. But thumbs up are always appreciated. Thank you. Yep, like a phoenix out of the ashes, exactly. Thank you. Yeah, it'd be nice if we could hit 200 thumbs tonight.
This was $4.
Yeah, I'm not sure I would want to step into the presidential
Hell
seat.
no, I wouldn't
You know,
want to be no president, especially this time.
yeah.
Of what's going on?
I mean,
Fuck that.
there's no easy solution. You're now deficit spending like we haven't since World War II, and you know that can't continue indefinitely.
Exactly, Janet. It is. I agree with you there.
Yesterday was Hop Frog's birthday. It's always nice to see Hop Frog. What about war bonds? Yeah. But what I'm saying is the government's borrowing capacity was never questioned. Now people around the world are starting to question how much a country can borrow and how deep it can go into debt. And they start to think when the ability to pay it back becomes compromised, then we might want to put our money into Chinese bonds instead of
I don't know, man. I don't want
American
nothing to do
bonds.
with the Chinese right now. It doesn't look like things are going to be good for them. The world is trying to give them humane charges, you know. What they've done is very, very horrible.
Oh, Caitlyn Jenner's going to run with Kanye. That'll be good.
Kanye's already dropped out of the race.
Good old Hop Frog. Oh, China. Yeah, that's right.
Well, I wear a mask, Janet. I don't have COVID. I'm not spreading COVID.
I wear a mask when I go out.
I still wear a mask, and it's because
Zeus
I
Phillips
see
said
the
Kanye
difference.
gave a speech today.
I see the difference with people's
Oh, there's light. I
people's
got a wee
demeanor
again.
and how they look at you and everything else when you're wearing a mask versus when you're not wearing a mask. So I wear a mask.
I wear a mask. Yeah.
TV, no, but I have watched where he's denounced that he's not running for that he dropped out. That was like 2 days ago. Yeah, and it hides my teeth. You know, I have really fucked up teeth, so when I wear a mask, and you know, it like makes me look better. But at the same time, when I'm looking at people who are wearing masks, I'm wondering, is she really that beautiful, or is the mask making her just like me look better? No, Janet, that's not true. I've gotten it. I know I have. So, I definitely know if I have or not. I think masks, you know, as much of a Trump fan as I am, as much of a Republican as I am, and conservative or whatever you want to call me, I still believe that really should be a rule all over the United States, that everybody should be wearing masks. What's not true, Missy? Oh, yeah, I'm sure they do, Eddie. Blink if you want me, right, Jen? Well, I would, Lisa. If that's a law, that's something I'm willing to go to jail and prison, even prison for. I'm not allowing them to put anything in my body that I don't know what it is and what's in it. The FDA says that, you know, you have to, if you're going to sell food, you have to let everybody know what's in the food. But if you give somebody a pill or a vaccine, you don't have to give out that information. I'm not down for that. I want to know what's going in my body. I will never take a vaccine. I don't take prescription pills. I don't take over-the-counter pills. I don't.
Yeah, that was a good movie. I thought Sharon did good in that.
I believe you, Cheryl.
Anyway, guys, I'm going to go ahead and wrap it up. It's been over 3 hours we've been on here tonight. A good kitchen stadium. So I want to thank my wonderful moderators tonight for your usual great job. All of you guys on the side chat, Dee, thank you for an amazing meal tonight. Never failed yet on Kitchen Stadium. It has been... Anyway, guys, thank you so much for being a part of it. If you haven't hit the thumbs up on the way out, please do so. And have yourselves a wonderful, wonderful rest of your evening. See you tomorrow.